Hey, Sally C. Child. Were y'all out here in these streets earlier? Girl. So listen. So listen, y'all. We are going to hey grandmother. I love to say your name. Hey beauty me. Hey Sally C. Y'all been out here in these streets? Oh child. Hey hooping, a piece of Niso. Baby, they done had so much going on. And luckily Allie had dun 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 dun. And my Martin Lawrence voice. Allie missed it, but baby Allie had a special feature on record, honey. Girl, mother said, I'm very confused. Listen, y'all, I'm finna drop this call-in line. And let's talk about it, and then we gonna watch. Hey, AJ. Then we gonna, hey, Trudy. We gonna drop the call-in line real quick, and let's really talk about what's been going on. And girl, we gonna react to the live, okay? That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. But y'all got to call in. I don't want to know who you are. You don't have to tell me who you are. But, child, I want to know what y'all heard. Because I have not really had a chance to really see it. I was out and about and I caught pieces. And when somebody told me about the live, I went to my laptop to record it. Hello, Jewel said, y'all be tearing Marissa ass up in the comments. And I love that for her. I'm really not trying to, y'all. I don't want to see Marissa lose her kids. I don't. But I just don't know what it's going to take for her to do better for her kids. I do believe that cognitively something is going on. Something. But Lord, y'all, let's talk about it, man. And me go grab my burner phone. Hold on. Okay. And I got it. Now, y'all, we gonna talk about this because I wanted to do an episode of Pocket Watchers, right? Featuring Will. Shit. We wanted to talk about it. And people kept asking me that I see it. So I thought we would talk about it, okay? Because y'all want to see it too. And out of respect, I wanted to bring up the conversation. And baby, Will said no. Will said no, he don't want me to do it, Lord. Don't post it. You don't have my permission. So I only be watching just a tad from chat. I be working. I get you. So Will was like, yeah, no. He doesn't want us to share it. But Will went live and did a whole live that he took down. And I didn't get a chance to really watch it. But like I said, I hit that record button, okay? And normally, your girl be lacking. But not today. I wasn't sure if it recorded, y'all, but it did.
It's just not allowing me to be great right now. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Because over there, off my phone, it just kept.
Can y'all hear?
Reconnecting. And I don't know. They don't want me to be great today. But I got a lot to unpack. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys who have already liked the video and liked the live. It goes a long way. I appreciate you. Yeah, let's get into it, man, because I see y'all over there in the chat. Just get
Child. Mm-mm-mm. We finna get into some things,
This is not
y'all.
allowing me to be great right now.
I have a
Can y'all hear me? Can
meeting
y'all
in
see me?
probably like an
There, my
hour-ish.
phone, it just kept saying
But
reconnecting.
I just wanted to watch this with y'all. Hey, J Love.
And I don't know.
All is well.
They don't want me to be great today.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because I think we saw this part.
I'm the type of person. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't blame others. I take full accountability. I'm very humble. It doesn't take much to please me. And I will give you the shirt off my back.
Now I don't quite believe all that. Will when you wrong, I don't know. I think you be swinging on people a little bit, but okay.
And if you scratch my back, I will always scratch yours. Cop, what up? And since I've been on and in these YouTube streets, I had my fair share of good times and bad times. I've had my share of trolls. I've had my share of, people doing reaction videos of me, and I've even done some interviews, uh, you know, and of course my own content, right? And it's been kind of frustrating and very disheartening that
What's up, Day Murder?
you allow people on your boat,
Nicole Hill.
and all
Hey.
they do is pour water into the boat to make it sink, and then don't see that that's what they're doing,
Hey, Malika.
right? And
Okay, well, with this slow baritone, monotone. Listen, this girl been doing this. Yes, this was just a little bit earlier. Hey, Kissy, she's been doing this stuff. So I'm not understanding. Like you realize, but then you keep going back and y'all engage in adult activities, and then you come back to the internet.
you can express your opinion. You could even continue on the other side of the boat. All the water they put in, take it back out. Try not to kick them off the boat because you care about people. And in short,
Buttercup.
more water just keeps getting put into the boat. Damage control is crazy work.
What is the damage control? I mean, I know what damage control is, but what is he saying is the damage control? Hey, Glossy child, we trying to make sense of this. I'm not understanding. Damage control. Oh, okay.
All right. How should I begin?
Hey, Teresa Yancey.
I've only expressed my opinions to try to tell my side of the story just a little bit to protect myself.
Yes. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please, 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 please. Hype me up. Hype me up. I did record this, y'all.
Protect other people.
Glossy.
And try to let it die out and sizzle out.
Hey, Cheryl in Georgia.
And on the other hand, this person causes so much damage, they don't even know it. and then wonder why I feel the way I feel or move the way I move, bro.
What did she do now? What did she do now? Does somebody know?
Like I am truly tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of meditating and praying for peace and protecting my mind so I don't fall into depression, so I don't, you know what I'm saying, make wrong mistakes or have a down spirit or just spiral out. You know what I mean? Because nobody's in charge of protecting my mind except for me, and nobody, and it goes across the board for anybody, right? Hold on, I gotta put this on mute, y'all, so I can get to this.
Hey, Michelle Miller.
And I say things.
We love you back.
And it's
I'm
gonna
not
come a time,
understand.
or maybe never, somebody will say you were right. I should have listened to you. And I know it's not right now.
Well, we told you a long time ago. We were right. You should have listened to us. Well before wisdom was even conceived. And she might be growing another one. You know, they tell you after you have a baby from your doctor, primary care, that you can get pregnant. You are very fertile. Um, yeah. So I don't know why we would say you were right when we all knew the same thing you did. Will, we saw all of this, okay? And you did too.
Because they don't see what I see. They don't see what other people see.
Hey, Simply. Hey, Day Murder. Don't wish another doom baby
That's
on
what
them.
wisdom is. The ability to think ahead. The ability to see a good idea from a wrong idea. And we're all doing something that we shouldn't do. It's just when we
Hey,
find out
Don
when we do
Ruby.
it is the issue,
Rudy.
including myself. I've heard people say, well, why did you mess with her? That's a you problem. You're right. It is a me problem.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I don't blame nobody but myself.
If that is true, when people like Moshi says things, you get offended. That's why she's on your neck. Because when she does say things to you, hey, Fat Daddy, you get offended. You mad at them. You want to call them stupid, dummy.
I didn't get tricked. I tricked myself and deceived myself. To think,
Hey,
try to
Simply
see
Creole.
something different because I thought I saw something else until the veil gets pulled off and says, this is who I am.
What you thought you saw? We'll be fucking for real. What did you think you saw? Okay? You saw the same things all the rest of us said and seen. Hey, Moshi. Yeah, I mean, you saw it. People told you. That's right, Don Rudy thinking with the wrong head. Hey, Diamond. Petty Betty. Hey, everybody told you this stuff. And you saw it. You saw it in reaction videos. You saw it all over the internet. I don't know how she could have fooled you. I mean, you could clearly see all these things. None of this is new to us. We're just surprised that she back at it so soon. We didn't think Trouble in Paradise would be so soon. But this is the same person she was, right? Moshi Moshi. He thinks you on her side. I caught a little bit of that. And I was like, I'm just not understanding how he could feel deceived or thought anything other than what she's been doing.
And I'm like, damn.
Diamond says, Allie, did you have a conversation with Will? Yes and no. We didn't quite have a conversation. Because in that last live, a few people asked, did I see the documents? I did. I had them. They contained a lot of very sensitive information. But I wanted to do somewhat of an episode of Pocket Watchers. And at first I was like, I don't know if I want to post it because it had other children's names in it and ages. So I thought, well, I can redact it. That was my thought, right? And there was a section of it that kind of made me feel like maybe he's trying to do his best for his kids. So I wanted to do an episode of Pocket Watchers because Will poses himself as a financial guru, right? Talking about stocks and other things. And that question was posed in the documents because it asked a lot of sensitive for a lot of it asked for a lot of sensitive information. So Simply said Will was thinking the gods today. Listen, I want to do an episode of Pocket Watchers where we could kind of go through that and just go through his previous videos, investment advising videos. And yeah. I can't believe she was back drunk with Arita last night, right after you. Yes. She had already started while we were live. And I reached out to him to see if I redacted it. Would it be okay? And the only reason why I wanted to ask is because of the kids' information. If I would have redacted. And he said no. And hung the phone up. I laughed. I wasn't at all offended. But I laughed. And I just had to sit back and think about it further. And I didn't hear about the custody paperwork from Marissa. I heard about it from Will. When he was talking, I could read in between the lines and tell what he was saying. It made me go look. After he was on Sheena Speaks, the way he was talking, I felt like he was going to take action. He was saying it. And avoiding every question that would require him to answer that directly. So I believe that he did it. And I was right. That was it. That was all. When I asked him, he said no. I just didn't share it after that. I wanted to though. Hey Carrie, I definitely wanted to.
All right. This is who you are. And it was a choice for me to say, keep going or let it go. And I chose to keep going.
Mm-hmm. That you did.
And in doing so, now I have a child. It ain't nobody's fault but my own and the person who did it with me. I knew what I was doing, just like they knew what they was doing every single time. But let them tell it, I manipulated them. Like I got a magic wand and, oh, do this, do that. Stop. Stop. Nobody's manipulated you. Nobody's taking advantage of you.
Okay.
Stop making excuses. You don't understand that you're hurting people.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to come a time that our child,
Zamani.
the other two boys, can look back and say, wow, really? Like I tell you, I said.
Wait, I have a question. Hello, Jules says, I saw the vape too, wasting more money. They were eating up her in the comments under the pedicure video. I thought I was on TikTok for a minute. TikTok be tearing her ass up into pieces. So wait, she's vaping now? Oh Lord, with a newborn? With a freshly newborn? Hey, Nicole. Hoopin says, cap, 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 cap. All he has to do is go get the baby with the police because she's on live drunk with a newborn baby. And if he filed the paperwork, they will let him get the baby. Diamond says, Allie, he said she needs to call you and apologize. Marissa's gonna call me and curse me out. With the door to the room, where is the baby? What? With the door to the room where the baby is partially opened. Yes, that's where the baby normally is, in the room. And the partially open door allows her to see the baby. I cannot believe she's vaping with a baby. I mean, vaping has at this point been proven to be cause health issues and I think connected to some health issues. And they say it's been proven. So why would you, oh girl. He's not on the birth certificate. He can't just go get the baby. He has to take the court route. Yep, which is what he's doing. That's true. And I will say, I am Tequila Be Natural says she's vaping, but if he's not on the birth certificate, the police will say it's a civil matter and has to go to court. Yeah, the only way he can take the child is if he has the child and refuses to give the baby back. And they both acknowledge that he's the father. I don't think he wants a full responsibility. And I'm happy for that because I do think that it would not be good if she completely just took the baby from Marissa. And that might end up happening regardless. It might end up happening regardless. Because if he showed them the receipts he said he got, which I'm sure are videos, probably from YouTube, and I mean, old videos may not or may be helpful based on the fact that it was prior to the birth of Wizzy. But a lot of these new drinking videos, and I mean, last night she rocked that baby so hard and almost rocked the baby out the damn car seat. And what did she do? Looked at the camera and said, "Rock a vibe, baby." Marissa was drunk. And it's not funny. I'm laughing because it causes a level of like discomfort watching it. But it's not funny. Marissa said on live she called the courts and they couldn't find any filings from Will. and that he said that to scare her. She's slow. It's very real. It is very real. He did it. He is not lying. And let me see. Let me see. Hold on one second. I'm going to prove to y'all that he's not lying. And I'm not going to say he never lies, but he ain't lying about this. He ain't lying at all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. It's going to require me to redact some information. And I really don't want to do this. I just want to prove that he's not lying. Will is not lying. He is telling the truth. And when people told him to get off the internet and go do something about it and to save his son, he did. He filed his papers. He did. So, damned if you do and damned if you don't. I have nothing smart to say about it because he did. I pretty much redacted the entire sheet. I'm telling y'all that right now. Let me see where we are timestamp wise. 9:31. Y'all remember that. 9:31. Because I'm going to share with y'all. The document. He did it. He sure did. He is not lying. He is not lying. He did it. He definitely did what he said he was going to do. He did it. So for all the people that says he wasn't a good dad, get off the internet. I said it too. Get off the internet. He definitely got off and did what he said he was going to do. He filed.
No, man, I ain't gonna go there.
For joint custody of his son. Yep. He did it. A lot of people said they thought that the eviction was fake. That she was lying about the eviction. And I showed her eviction paperwork before. Because some people feel like her lack of urgency. And I don't know why Marissa is lackadaisical. Because it's not fake. It is real as well. Very real. Very real. Listen, I agree with Onika Tanya. I may tell a joke, but I'm not going to tell a lie. And I'm going to show you that it's very real. She does have an eviction. Last I checked, it's still ongoing. She has court, and I'm going to show you the document. Very real. Why she don't care, I don't know. I wish I could answer that because me, I would probably be panicking. I probably would be. I would probably call me what you want to. I'm finna sell everything I got, including my ass, to get this rent paid. Marissa wouldn't even have to do that if she would have just got a job. Marissa hasn't paid rent, and it looks like a year. All the past due amount, all of the court fees, all of that is stacked against her and due. And she's trying to, again, come up with what she says is 75% to stop the eviction. Allie, when she go to court for that eviction, she goes in July. So when she's talking to Will about a pit stop, I don't understand that because you're in a pit stop now, right? It's April. You don't go to court till July. Why aren't you, whatever it is you're going to do while you in his house, why are you not doing it now? Beauty Me, they just started saying it. They don't know when she started vaping either. Maybe when she got that money from that supporter, she started vaping. And that's crazy to me. That you would pick up a new habit while you're going through a financial hardship. Who the hell does that? Who does that? Marissa. That's who. And guess who suffers? The kids. And Marissa don't care. So do I blame Will for not taking her in his house? No, I really don't. I don't. I would never let Marissa come live with me. Hell no. Hell no. To get on my last nerve? Fuck no. To be over here trying to run things? Nah. But I'm going to... Hold on. I'm trying to redact this one. Hold on. Hold on, because this one is acting different. Hold on. This one wants to download as a different type of document. So hold on 1 second. Hold on. No. Hold on, y'all. I'm just redacting it for the people who... Because somebody else came and asked me, was it real? And I was like, yeah, I think we showed that before. And I think they may have missed it when we showed it. So just to be fair, I'm going to show it again. I'm going to redact some of the information. Hold on. Anything that will identify Marissa. I don't want to show her information. I don't want to show where she lives. None of that. Because we don't really care about that. And I want that to be clear to Marissa, anybody else. When people say, oh, they know where I live. Listen, we all have so much to lose. We don't care. We just being nosy for the sake of entertainment. That's it. Okay? We don't give a damn about where y'all live, what y'all got going on. Y'all ain't paying y'all. We don't care. Okay? We don't care. I think that that's fair. Okay. I think this is the best form for me to show. And I think this one will give us everything we need. Okay. Okay, y'all. Let me see if I could share my screen. I want to make sure that y'all see the one that I redacted. Hold on. I don't want to show the wrong one. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm pulling it up. I'm trying to make sure I pull up the right one. Because the last thing we need I think that's it. Boom. It's real. She really is being evicted. Her court date is July 6th of 2026 at 1 o'clock. It's real. She says in her response, I'm going to read it to you. Y'all can see it yourself, but I'm going to read it. She said in her own words, in her response, I live in the tax credit apartments. I think I had guessed that before, and we were talking about it. Tax credit units have income maximums. And as long as you are below the income maximum, but you're 2.5 times the rent amount, you qualify for the housing program. Okay. So she says, but you can't be there with no income because that means that you don't meet the 2.5 requirement, so you don't qualify to live there because you can't pay your rent. They only recertify you on an annual basis. So it's not like Section 8 income-based housing, because they don't recertify you every time your income changes. That's not how the program is designed. And it's designed for you to eventually increase your income, because you can make over 180% more at the time of renewal and still qualify. The program is designed for you to get off of it, not for you to stay on it indefinitely. But in her answer, she says, I live in a tax credit apartment. I'm currently 32, about to be 33 weeks pregnant. I emailed the plaintiff multiple times with no minimal response to resolving the issues or concerns. I'm temporarily out of employment due to my pregnancy. Also, they want me to renew my lease so soon, being that my lease is my due date. However, they mentioned failure to recertify. So she checked. My landlord did not give me proper notice that my lease or rental agreement was being terminated in accordance to our lease. My landlord terminated my lease without a valid reason. My landlord is not entitled to evict me or secure a money judgment for the following additional reasons. Those are not legal reasons. I can tell you that right now. From going to magistrate court 1,000 times, those are not legal reasons. For one, my landlord did not give me proper notice that my lease or rental agreement being terminated. Failure to pay rent is your notice. When they sent you a 3-day demand, you knew your rent was behind. At that time, you've been notified. They don't have to keep sending you letters. You know your rent's delinquent. You online saying your rent wasn't paid, right? You have no lease. The lease says you got to pay to stay. My landlord terminated my lease without a valid reason. The lease says non-payment of rent is a valid reason. You can't have a 12-month lease and not pay rent and hold the landlord to their obligations, and you don't meet any of yours. You don't do none of the things that the agreement says you're supposed to do, but you're going to hold their hand to the fire for everything that they're supposed to do for you? No. My landlord is not entitled to evict me or secure money judgment for the following reasons. Because you're pregnant? And because you called them and they didn't return your call? What you want them to say about you not having rent money? I mean, how is that something that they need to resolve? I mean, they can't, if they tell you to get a job, you done said you're not going to do that. And the recertification is a moot point when you haven't not paid the rent. They don't have to renew your lease when your rent is not paid. That's just a waste of time. Hey, Bishop. So I don't know what Marissa talking about on that one, but her eviction is very real. It is real. And if you look at the amounts, it's not a little bit of money at all. That's her court date. That verifies her court date. And word on the curb, allegedly, accordingly, or whatever, she told Will that the court date was in March, which is a bold-faced lie. It's not in March. She said it was so close to her due date. That's what she initially lied and said. And I think Will confronted her about it, about the lies. Because he was thinking that she was being put out in March around the time that she had the child. And that was a lie. That was not true. And then she became upset and came to the internet. I don't know if everybody remembers, and she cussed us all out. She cussed us all out because she says that we went back and told Will, and she wished she would have knew who it was. So naturally, not defending Will, but Will wasn't going to block the people because he had already knew that Marissa be lying. Marissa lies. So she was lying to get into the apartment. with him. And we all know that after that, baby Marissa wasn't going nowhere. Period. Because I don't understand the need for a pit stop if you technically have a pit stop right now. Technically. The court date is July 6th. It's April. You got all the time you need to plan what you're going to do. But you just trying to move into that house with Will. That's what you're trying to do. And make somebody else responsible. Because you know that he ain't going to be able to throw you out. That's what you do know. Ain't nothing slow about Marissa. Okay. If you look at that, what it says she owes, I hope y'all can see. Can y'all see? I hope y'all can see. But if y'all can't see, just follow me because I'm going to tell y'all what it says. So this here is her dispossessory. Her dispossessory says that Marissa owes, let's do the math, $3,807 in past due rent for months November to January. That's $3,000. Let's do the math. $3,807. It also says that rent occurring up to the date of judgment of vacancy at the rate of $1,269 per month. That's her rental amount a month. So in this, remember we got to add February at $1,269. Add that in there. Okay. Then we got to add March, $1,269. And now we in April at $1,269. Right now we at $7,614. It also says there are other fees, legal fees of $500. We're gonna add that. Late fee of $500, legal fees of $250, water of $562.65, and a previous balance of the $667. So if we add the $667, which is the amount, remember that, y'all. Remember that last time when she had that big supporter that gave her that money? She had a balance left that she was supposed to get in a payment arrangement for. She never paid it. Again, now she's trying to get 75% of the debt, $7,000, so that she can pay it, stop the eviction, and get on a payment arrangement for the rest. So she's doing the same thing again. Once I added all that together, Marissa had $9,593. I don't know what her late fee is, so that's not been added for February, March, or April. Marissa is damn near at that 10,000 marker. She might be over the marker, but she's definitely there. The debt is real. $9,593 from what we could verify. The debt is real. She's not lying. But how could you owe that type of money and give a man money? You just said recently that you treated him, hey Mary Beth, on the belt line. Hey Bishop. Hey Charmaine. Hey Tubu. You treated him, hey Money Boy Trey. You treated him when y'all were on the belt line. I just saw your email, Money Boy Trey. So how are you able to do that? How? I mean, at some point, he should have never took the money from her knowing that she couldn't live with him. But she should have never gave him that money. I'm blind. I'm unable to do redacting. Plus, I don't know how. Or you just going to show it all, Bishop? Bishop said, never mind the redacting. Coquisha. Does she really have to verify employment to get a payment? What do you mean verify employment to get a payment? I'm telling you, Koki. I'm sorry, Koki. I did add up how much she owed because I wanted to see when she was asking for the 10,000. But that means that every YouTube check she got from January to March, she didn't apply nothing. Her tax refund applied nothing. You paid for newborn photos. This is what you bought. I'm about to show y'all what she bought. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what we know for a fact she bought. Okay. We know she paid for family photos. She showed us that. This is where the money went. Beltline trips. Y'all, it's so sad when you sit back and think about it. I want to give her so much grace for her mental state, but she did not try to use any of her money to pay this debt at all. When she gave him that $600, that's her. Listen, she didn't just give him the $600. She came online and said he could keep it because she's such a boss bitch. He ain't got to pay her back. Oh, all the Valentine's Day stuff, that was just a kind gesture to the kids, to his kids, while your kids be homeless. I got all the sympathy in the world for her mental state. However, cognitive disability or not, you got enough sense to come out here and beg people for your needs, but you spend every penny on the shit you want. There was no reason. There's not an apartment complex in this world that's going to accept YouTube as income unless you got 2 years worth of verified tax statements from YouTube because it's considered self-employment. They're not going to ever accept any self-employment that you don't have verifiable history of. She got on new clothes. You getting your hair done. This is what you're doing with your money. Yeah, let's look at it. And while I feel bad for her mental state, I feel worse for those children. Because they do not deserve that. To be homeless because you want to go take professional family photos. Why was this a must? Why? Girl, you could have did this with your cell phone. Thomas got on a t-shirt. You and Wizzy got on new clothes. But Will was right there with us spending the money. Smiling. And I don't know why they standing so far apart. Marissa has beautiful kids. Why take them through this? Why? 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 Why was this necessary? With somebody you don't even look at as your man. Now he's moving like a snake. You went to the belt line and you treated. How did you treat him if you finna be evicted? You begging for coffee money, but you treating this man to food on the belt line. You buying his kids Valentine's. You took your ass out there to Build-A-Bear and built 2 or 3 bears. Like a child. Girl, I don't feel bad. I can't.
You know what? There's one person who I've had my fair share of exchanges with, who has said terrible things about me. I've said terrible things about them. Then we let bygones be bygones.
Barbara, I definitely think she still got money left. I do. But I don't think it's as much as half. But I think she still got some money left. But for you to add, somebody cashed app her several times, they said yesterday. Today she explained why she had to get her feet done. She said because they need done, not need to be done, needed done. Bishop, I don't get what you're saying. I'm gonna drop the link, Bishop, because I want to hear that. I want to hear what she said about getting her feet done. Because that's another thing that I don't understand. Why are you doing all these things like you got extra money for luxuries and leisure play if you looking at extended stays for you and your kids? And if Marissa thinks she's gonna take that baby after this custody thing has been filed, Marissa gonna go to jail. She want to spend her money on what she want to do and get money for the super slow supporters who are supposed to pay for her needs. That's what she thinks, Diamond. We're gonna think you trying to take her man, Allie. I am not, sweetie. I'm not. Oh, for content. Gotcha. Content. I got you. Quiet as kept. Thomas shoes never look up to par. Never. That boy is getting older and older. He should have brought stuff. I'm telling you. It breaks my heart for Thomas. It do. He always look just. Let me just be quiet. It make me mad with Will, and it break my heart for Thomas. It does, and it just pisses me off. I was talking to somebody about this, and I'm gonna share one more thing. Okay, where was Marissa 2 years ago, y'all? Somebody sent this to me, and damn it, they was right on the fucking money. Where was Marissa a couple of years ago? Marissa was homeless 2 years ago. Get ready with me. Thomas in the headline in. It's just, when are you going to grow up and do the right things for these kids? When? When?
Can you hear me out?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me out?
Can you hear me? Do you hear me, Bishop?
I even apologize to this person.
Bishop.
Can you hear me out?
Yes, can you hear me?
Hello?
Bishop.
I can't hear.
I can hear you.
My blind ass. Hello?
I can hear you, Bishop.
What's going on with this shit?
I can hear you.
Am I on this thing?
Yep. Hey, Mark Vale. Yes, this is the third time she's been homeless. Third time. Each one of her children has experienced it. Thomas, all 3 times. Momo, this is going to be his second time. This is going to be Wizzy first time. So am I mad that he filed for custody? No. To be honest, no. But what does that mean for the other kids? Bishop, can you hear? You can also use the call-in, Bishop. Hey, Rye. The kids. The kids, y'all. The kids. The kids. These kids going through it with her. So I'm not mad at all. Somebody need to step in. You took the money you had. And that's what you did with it. You went and got your hair done twice. So you could take them kids through homelessness again. Banking on your supporters. It was right on the phone. Can you hear? How was Marissa?
Oh shit! Let me turn this shit down. Hello? Can you hear me, Al?
Hey, I can hear you.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So, hey, what's up, chat? Listen, so, the bishop be obsessed and shit because I'm obsessed, motherfucker. So, this damn fire. I'm in my damn car today driving. I put YouTube on the screen on the damn car, okay? Because I need to know what the fuck is going on. So
I do that all the time instead of listening to the radio. But go ahead.
Yeah. So this lady said today, first of all, this is why I'm gonna just go ahead and fucking dox Will ass at this point. Fuck it. Cause Marissa, I'm trying to help. You get in trouble for doxing somebody for trying to help somebody else?
You can get I think you can be struck for that.
All right, well, listen, I'm gonna try to help Marissa, see, because she need help. She said she done checked all the counties, and Will ain't got no paperwork on her, so she believe he doing this just to scare her.
No, but I just showed the paper. I did redact it.
You did?
I did show the paper.
Oh well, I ain't got to do it then. Okay, I was driving.
I grayed out everything because a lot of it is his personal information on the first page, but he definitely did it.
Yeah, he did. Oh, absolutely. And she said, "Listen."
And guess what? She don't have to believe him. She don't have to show up. I think if she shows, it'd probably be better if she don't show up because when he through showing them videos or whatever the receipts
she's gonna lose custody fully.
She might lose full custody.
Right.
Cause she on there talking about rockabye, baby.
Oh yeah. She a drunk. I mean, but she was a drunk before the kid, so she just went back to being a drunk. Remember? She used to get them big ass $6 bottles of wine from the gas station.
That's very true.
Every day.
Remember that time Momo fell and she was in there drinking, laying across the bed, spread out like a damn starfish.
So what I'm saying is I was gonna do it, but I ain't got no fucking. I can leave the shit alone.
Herb, if she runs with those babies, she's going to jail. Don't even give her that idea. She is going to jail. That's like kidnapping. The guy who was here, Jesse James, said that he went through the same thing with his kid's mother, and that is a step below kidnapping.
So listen, now today she said to the world, because the comment section was lighting her ass up about how you out here asking for $10,000. And you just went and got your feet done, and all this shit, your nails done, and all this shit. You buying the big straw reaches, bitch. You ain't buying the little ones, okay?
Huh? She done told us she tired of the little ones. She needs 2 of them.
Absolutely. So now she done upgraded. See, this is when you know your alcohol.
Herb, I don't know if you was here, but there is papers filed. I just said I pulled them. I showed them. I redacted them and I showed them. He has filed paperwork.
Oh yeah, Herb, that paperwork is real. It's not a game.
It has a court case ID and everything on it. Oh, it's there.
Can I tell y'all this? Let me reveal this to y'all. Will in actuality loves. Now listen, y'all want to listen to an alpha male tell you what's going on?
Okay, let's hear it, Bishop.
Okay. Will is thoroughly enjoying his freedom with Cookie, Crystal, and everybody else that Marissa finds in that damn phone, okay? Will, in actuality, don't want to be no goddamn father, okay? But he refuses to be defeated by this drunk bitch. It's all about ego at this point. Fuck wisdom.
They broke, but here's the thing, Bishop. They both drunk.
They both drunks. Right. Save the children from both their asses. That's the hashtag. Should be. Save the children from us. is what the
But I
hashtag
will
is.
say that Marissa is such a online. Marissa does the opposite of anything anybody tell her to do. It's
Right.
like a rebellious spirit.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna show these bitches I ain't gotta do nothing they say. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Absolutely. And that's why she's in the position she in.
Oh yeah, and she just keep coming online. Strawberry Rita down, Marissa on the Ritas, and she holding the baby. She's be more day.
Did you catch up today?
She's dealing with the babies. Sometimes I gotta take a break from Marissa. Marissa enrages me.
Listen. This lady spent 5 hours and some odd minutes on the phones, online, on YouTube Live, working. She was working. She was calling this
She
shelter.
said she gotta make money.
No. She was calling this shelter. She called that shelter. She called shelters she been at before. She said she knows somebody at this spot. Maybe they could move her. Yo, the realization, the moment when she realized today, she said, hey, y'all, I gotta go, y'all. I got it. Oh, Lord, I almost died. She said, this is real. I gotta go, y'all. She said, I'm fucked. So then she called the guy.
Wait, didn't she already say that the shelters were full? You mean to tell me she never called them?
No, she never called. She called them today online. She was assuming, and she said, I'm glad you said that. Because she said, just like I said, y'all, they ain't got no room for us. So what I'm gonna do? What I'm supposed to do? That's what she said. So she spent. Listen. This shit gets even deeper.
So my question is this: what's she supposed to do? The same thing she was gonna do when she left the pit stop.
Listen, one of them was one of them shelters that you got to leave between 6 and 5:30. She scratched that shit off immediately. Oh, she said, oh, hell no. Where am I supposed to go? To the park? Where am I supposed to go? To the library?
To the belt line where you been going?
Where am I supposed to go? To the library? No, bitch, go to a job. Okay, so listen. So now, she said she called the goddamn daycare center. Lord, well, no, she spoke to the girl. She said she can call the girl back at the daycare center and say, look, bitch, I'm tired of this fucking kid crying, got colic all in this motherfucker. He driving me nuts. You know,
I ain't put a damn hat, sock, or shirt on the baby 90% of the time. 10% I cover him up.
Lil Wesley probably got pneumonia in the chest and shit. Pneumonia of the feet.
Bishop, look here.
Come
I
on.
ain't put a nail head on this motherfucking baby. I ain't put a nail sock half the time. Baby ain't got no fucking shirt on. I'm using regular water. Hydrant water when I ain't online.
Listen, as flat as his head gonna be, ain't no goddamn hat gonna fit him properly anyway.
Listen, baby spend 8 to 12 hours a day in the car seat.
On the bathroom floor.
Rock-a-bye, baby.
Oh
shit. Ooh.
Listen, you ready for Listen, you ready for this, Al? Listen. She said she can call the goddamn, either she did or she going to call the damn daycare. Man, look, fuck this shit. I'm tired of this motherfucker. And he 5 weeks old. Can I bring him? Shit. Will y'all take him too?
Do I got a job? Yes. Yes, I have a job. I work. When people say, what you do for a living?
YouTube. Click. Hello?
If you don't take this baby back to the fucking house.
She want to drop the baby off now because she need a break. She said, listen, that baby driving her fucking crazy.
But wait a minute now. When the daddy asks to get the baby, he can only get him for 1 hour at the public park.
No, he can only get him if he giving up that medicine with the side effects.
When the medicine comes with side effects.
Correct.
I don't need it. But still took it.
She took that shit. And she took every dose too. Club probably
shot. She said she overdosed on it. You heard it several times.
Club probably
did it several times.
Goddamn club looked like somebody went there Swiss cheese that motherfucker. The fuck you talking about? Will's shot his load on every corner of her goddamn cervix. And
Will dropped off all kind of evaporated milk. And all that time he was up in there, he noticed that damn baby ain't had proper hat on the head, nail sock on the foot.
He ain't looked at the baby. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah, he did come when the baby was asleep. Remember, he said, you want to see the baby at night? At night?
2 o'clock.
When you don't respect his mother?
Yeah, so and I'm gonna come over there and disrespect you some more by beating your bunkie in after I done went to court. Oops, I ain't tell you I went to court.
Bitch ain't even properly healed. He probably was in there just, strangling her and just beating her back loose.
No,
I'm not
what it
bleeding. I
was
feel great. I feel great. I'm not bleeding out. I'm not hurting. I feel fine.
She knows she bleeding. She know that damn that clitoris is tore up from riding that goddamn saber too.
That baby walked out of there. So trust me, she ain't hurting.
Marissa, listen, you just gotta come on.
Marissa got in the car and the baby was already 50% out. She walked the rest of the way in the birthing center and she said the baby was out.
And Will came 5 minutes later because he missed his bus.
Well, no, Bishop. He had to take 2 buses to get there.
To get to the Uber. He had to take 2 buses to get to the lift and shit.
And the lift took him the rest of the fucking way. Then he came dropping.
What the fuck is going on in Atlanta?
He dropped down to his knees. But child, they said when they got that breakfast and that shit was $100, he said, I got us. But when he got that first bill, she said he ain't paid for a fucking thing else.
Listen, Al, listen. She said Will was just as surprised, y'all, when we opened them gifts at that baby shower. He ain't seen nothing before y'all did. I said,
bought a damn thing.
What the fuck? This nigga said he bought everything. Somebody lying.
Oh, I blame her because the minute she get mad, she tell it all. Outside of that, she was lying to us, trying to get us to buy the shit.
Listen. You know we gonna listen, Allie, on the real side, on the real note. You listening?
Mm-hmm.
You know we're gonna have to repent for enjoying this bullshit so much, right?
Nah, the Lord want us to the Lord protects babies and fools. And right now,
shit. Why the fuck he ain't protecting Wizzy? Why he ain't protecting Wizzy?
We are taking care of Wizzy right now. And his father has now petitioned the court.
Forsaken. God damn, this is crazy, man. Poor little Wizzy. See, it's all about the kids at the end of the day. We might laugh.
Momo and they taking care of Wizzy. You seen him in the mirror?
Hey, listen, Momo's still cussing his ass off too, boy. And she ain't paying no attention to it. Momo being this shit. Damn. Talking to Tom, I be like, God damn, go ahead, Momo. Express yourself, nigga. And she ain't paying no attention because she lying.
I'm
Momo
at work.
Be watching the baby in the bedroom.
They know I'm working. They know I'm working.
Listen, look, y'all. He don't bother me. He ain't bothered me all day, y'all. Soon as I get on live, here he come.
Listen,
this is something new. Something new.
Somebody said the damn kids got piss cups in their room because Marissa won't come out the fucking bathroom.
Nah, they just piss on the floor. What the fuck you mean? Momo showed Thomas the trick. Just go to any corner you want and piss right here, bro. Momo's a smart guy. Momo said he not getting no fucking urinary tract infection. Fuck Marissa.
She better get her ass in here and clean this shit up.
She better get in the fucking here and clean this shit up. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Y'all, he just pissed. Y'all, he just pissed in the floor, y'all. Why would he do that? Bitch, because you ain't paying him no attention. Because you ain't potty trained him and he 10. 4.
12.
He'll
working his way to 12. Momo,
hey, can y'all hear me?
Hey, we can hear you. What's up?
Hey, what's happening? Hey, I'm behind, right?
Uh-huh.
I just came from practice. So what's up with the paperwork? I just want to know what's up with the paperwork.
Well, he filed the petition to courts for 50% custody. He provided a lot of paperwork.
Okay, let me ask you this.
He has a court date coming up, him and Marissa.
Okay.
And he has said online that he got receipts. So I believe that he's going to show probably videos from YouTube that are not favorable to Marissa at all. I wouldn't be surprised if he shows the videos of Marissa cussing them kids out. Ain't no judge going to overlook that. They're going to look at the best interest of the child. All the hollering over the baby. Even she be in there hollering over the damn baby head. Baby ain't got no shirt on, socks.
But what I'm trying to figure out is, my bad. What I'm trying to figure out is, how does he have any type of, I know he can go down there and file a petition. Shit. I can go down there and file a petition. But at the end of the day, he will have to do a lot of stuff, a lot of backflips, a lot of court cases to even have a say-so on anything because he did not sign the birth certificate.
No, you don't. No, let me tell you
I mean,
something.
like I said,
When I noticed when I had my baby, and I didn't think my significant other was going to make it in time because he had went home. Okay. They said that if they didn't, he could always go to the Social Security office and sign the documents. However, that's all he really had to do is sign the legitimization papers. That's it. He could either acknowledge the child or they could do a paternity test. That's all. And all of that would be, and it looks like he did legitimization papers, which means that's a part of the action that he's calling for.
Al, I got a question real quick for the brother. Hey, brother, it's Bishop. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you?
I'm all right. Are you the brother that came up after me on Will's panel? That owns
I was just about to say that, Herb, you better not porn bomb us.
You said who?
Are you?
You better not. Ain't you Herb?
Yeah.
I said you better not porn bomb us. Bomb us.
This is Herb Gillespie.
Yeah.
Okay. No, somebody had a question in the comment section asking, "Were you the gentleman with the 2 Lexuses that came up on his?"
Yeah. That's me.
Oh, what's up, bro? Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's me. I came right after you. And and they got us flashing all over the internet. And they running us like goddamn. My bad.
All right, next brother. That's all I wanted to know. All right.
Oh yeah. That's me. But look,
blessings.
Hey, blessings.
You cooked his ass right after I did that day, so we found.
I couldn't take it anymore.
I couldn't take it from the beginning.
He's a damn fool.
Yeah. No, he ain't. No, he ain't no fool now.
So let me get this straight though. So you telling me this dude went down to the court after not signing a birth certificate. He went down to the courthouse. And put a petition in for
joint custody and to legitimize the child, paternity acknowledgement signing.
Okay, so
now hold on, wait, Herb, wait. He did all of this and then proceeded to go and spend the weekend with her, beat the cock up to shit, probably shot the damn club to pieces, and then told her after returning to his luxury condominium, "Hey, bitch, don't be late for court on Mother's Day."
But he ain't really had no court date on her.
Savage. Oh yes, he did. That shit was already in the works. He would have never told her.
When I say court date on her, I mean this broad don't have to show up for the court date. So he got to do, like I said, he doing all the work now. He got to do.
She is on the court documented papers, and it is mail. It is there is a date, and she
don't have to be there. She's not going.
Well, I don't. I'm gonna say
it would be in her best interest not to show up.
I mean, but like I said, I don't know that because if he goes there
on the 11th,
if he goes there, right, it does say the plaintiff versus respondent is Marissa Jones.
I mean, that's cool. And like I said, I understand that, and that's great. But what I'm saying is,
and the court date, if it's next month, she just may have not been served yet. But that don't mean that she's not going to be. He just told her.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm reading at it is, and like I said, one of my friends, Jewish guy, he's a family lawyer. I want him to chime in as well. I'm gonna try to get him on. But to make a long story short, if he's the one initiating all of this. So he's going to have to initiate the paternity test. So before they even really contact and make Marissa come to court, he's going to have to show and prove that he is the father.
No, he don't have to do that. No, baby, I done been. Listen, no. Listen,
I'm married, so I ain't have to go through all that bullshit.
Yeah, but that's not true. I done been to court with somebody and this comes up. No, you got 2 options right there. I done been to court with somebody.
You ain't got no choice.
The 2 options is you can either acknowledge, but listen, you can either acknowledge a child, and I'm in Georgia. You can acknowledge a child, or you can take a paternity test. You let the courts know right then which one you want to do. And if the mother and the child is present right then, they doing it right then. They will schedule another court date once the results have been provided.
Yeah, but like I said, but the time for him actually to acknowledge paternity was 14 days, like she said. But what I'm trying to say is Now,
But if he acknowledges
everything
paternity right there in court, which he says that he believes the child is his, he claiming the child is his,
great.
then they're gonna move
Yeah,
forward.
okay. But like I said, but they have to move forward on his end. He has to go
No,
now.
they do them together.
I
Ain't no,
know,
they're not gonna have a
before,
separate court for him and a separate court for her. They're not doing that. They're bringing them in here together.
not on the 11th, because he just come in there to do the paperwork and say that, yeah, I'm here. Here goes my information.
That's not true.
I'm trying
Can
to
I
get
can I can I say something since I've been through this 14 years?
Huh?
Can I say something since I've been through this 14 years?
Yeah, like I said, I'm married, dog. So that shit just went straight to the damn books, nigga. Like,
listen though, this is how it's probably.
I had a fraternity with they look. You can't do nothing but say that. But anyway,
this is how it may work out. Here's one scenario. I went through this.
They love said it just now. They go on the same date. That was.
Oh yeah, we showing up together. Let me tell y'all what happened with me.
A friend of mine, and I sat there with her. They came the same date. I ain't seen no two separate dates. Now, when you married, it's automatically assumed that the husband is the father.
After he comes and says this, after he comes and declares all this, this is what this court date is for. The next court date should be, hey, I got a damn paternity test.
That's not how custody works. They don't do all that. They're going to work in the best interest of the child, and based on whatever he told them, they will determine whether they feel like it's an emergency, whether they feel like emergency placement needs to happen. They'll determine. That's when determinations are going to be made. So if he says that he is concerned for the safety or well-being of his child, they're not going to make him wait for another court date and leave that baby in the situation that could be dire. He could sue them.
Man, I know how this court system works.
Hey, Herb, can I tell you how it worked for me?
But I know this. I would say, let me get this in. He looked like it's like he has no lawyers. He has no money, and that shit going. So that means he ain't really trying for real. That shit gonna drag out for years.
That's not true, because at the time, like I said, several papers were filed. He could always get a court-appointed attorney. If you can't afford one can be appointed to you. That's not true. Several documents were filed.
Like I said, until they get the paternity, all this shit is talk.
And Manifest, I think Manifest said she went through this with her. I don't want to tell her story and tell it wrong.
Yeah, but like I said, I get it. But you can tell the story without saying the name.
No. I can't give you all the details of her story because I'm not 100% certain of that. But I think she spoke on it a little bit. And there was a gentleman in here. He spoke on his situation, and he said he went for 50-50 custody, and the type of stuff that his child's mother was doing was similar to what we were looking at with Marissa that night. And he said he ended up with 100% custody.
Can I tell y'all what happened with me real quick? Was just real quick?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got a 14-year-old son named Jeremiah. His mother and I had a volatile end to our relationship. She wound up taking the child out of my home at 3 months old and went into a shelter so she could get her own apartment with my son and her son. I went and filed for joint custody because I signed the paternity when the nigga popped out when I cut the umbilical cord. What happened with me was we showed up. We had the same court date. We had to look at each other in the court. She left my son with whoever.
I don't mean to cut you off, Bishop, but you said you made a very, very, very strong point.
I signed as soon. Right.
That's what I want to get out there.
Well, I had the DNA test done when she was 7 months pregnant. So I knew that was my son from there. I had an amniotic test.
Well, could I say something right quick? Because I'm driving. I got one quick comment. They're not going to do anything with custody when Will goes to case first because they don't know if he's the dad. So the first thing that he's going to have to do when they go to court or the first court date is get the DNA test done. And that's going to take some money to come back. So they're not doing
wait, whoa. Hold on, man. Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. I'm telling my story. You got to hold tight, bro. I'm in the middle of that.
I just had to say that because y'all been arguing about all that other stuff.
We ain't arguing about nothing. There's no arguments here. But as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted,
what up, Money Boy?
The first thing.
I love Money Boy Trey. Go ahead, Bishop.
For his mediation.
Copper said, when I went to relinquish my child's bio dad's right, all I had to do was acknowledge paternity verbally because he didn't want to give up his rights. I thought the same thing because I think you can do either one. But go ahead,
Yeah,
Bishop.
I think my bad, bitch. Go ahead.
Yeah. So they offered mediation, and after spending about $8,500 in the court system in mediation and going to I paid for her mediation and all, and I just said, you know what, fuck it. I'll be a father. I'm paying already every goddamn month. At the time, I was getting disability, so he was getting almost $1,000 a month. Plus, she tried to take me for child support, but she couldn't get both. So what they're probably going to do is offer them mediation first after paternity is determined, but paternity got to be determined first. And that was in South Carolina, so that's all I had to offer on that. I'm done.
Yeah. And there, the murder says y'all need to let each other talk. I think it might be a delay a little bit in that because on my end I don't hear us talking over each other. Might be a delay, but they do not. They not know. I guess they don't need to do a DNA test unless either parent have doubt. I just did a legitimization in 2021. No DNA test. That's what I just said. So that was my understanding when I was there with somebody else. You can either acknowledge a child, and if there is issues with paternity, then they will do a test. It's either one or the other one. If you acknowledge, they're gonna go ahead and move forward. If you need DNA testing, they will take the test, and you'll come back when they get the results. Cardiac White, I'm loud.
Hey, what you talk about? Hey, what you call them? Hey, that's saber tooth.
Nah,
you got to get a damn DNA.
I think they were saying I was screaming. I think they were saying I was screaming. My bad, y'all. I ain't know I was screaming. I was just,
I know I'm loud. I'm a coach. I'm always. I'm always loud. I'm a coach. I always project. All right, I'm a master of projecting my voice. So my bad.
The murder said that he's in Georgia or she's in Georgia, and they made me do mediation first. And if we don't agree, then we go to court. I paid $1,000. Yes. Okay.
See, that's something that I can trust right there. You know what I mean? I think she might have hit one on the head right there.
So I mean, I don't know. I wish all of them the best, but listening to this, I'm just.
Oh shit! Where's my charger? God.
There's so many ways it could go. So I was listening to this.
The only way it's gonna go is to hell in a handbasket.
Well, Marissa seems unbothered by it. She says that he's just going for visitation.
I can see unbothered by a lot of stuff, but see, if the house burning, the house burning. That shit is on fire.
I agree.
That joint is on fire.
I agree.
I'll give her to what's the day's date? The 15th? Oh yeah. This the tax day. Hey, she won't make it in that daggone BS in that little 2-bedroom in ATL. She won't make it past Memorial Day. She gonna be in daggone the homeless nooks. She gonna be in California by Memorial Day. She ain't gonna make it to this, man. Look.
Hey, Netta Kruger. Is bank? You said, hey, bank. Is bank statements here? Or her channel? Okay. But yeah, I listened to his commentary because he went live today.
I ain't peeped that. So you feel me on that? I mean, I see you at the little screen on.
Yeah, this is his live from today where he addressed her and the situation.
Okay.
So he finally responded to it. And based on some of the stuff I saw, I wanted to share it. And because some of it was very personal, had a lot of in-depth information, including other kids' information and names.
You gotta keep the business like.
Yeah. So I wanted to see if it would be okay. He did say he didn't want me to. So I just was like, okay.
I mean, but at the end of the day, he don't want to file it in public court, so that's
very true.
You know, he can do.
But I respect his reasoning. I think a lot of people told him that he needed to fight for his kids and his child and get off the internet, and that's what he did.
It's for show. In other words, my bad.
So I was playing his live.
All
She
that is
seems
for
very
show.
unbothered.
Hey, cause she don't. He, my bad. She know that he ain't nothing, and she don't really want to be. He don't want to really want to be dealing with her and them kids. So she know that he BSing because if he really was really about his kid, about his son, he would be like, look, at either A, we moving all y'all in, or A, before you even get out here, son, I'm gonna have you already on the way out of the madness. There's no way in the world I would let my son be involved in that situation. There's no way.
Well,
We're
I
gonna
think
have before he even get here. I know I messed up. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Like, nah, man, ain't no way.
hey Aboriginal.
I hope we can bait him up here.
Oh, yes, I did see that, Monique, that he requested to have some fees waived. Yep.
Of course, he need every damn fee waived. He ain't got no bread to fight this. That's why I ship for show. Because if he really wanted to do what he had to do, he coming there with a lawyer, one of them Jew boys, my bad, one of them gray boys, and it would be over with in 6 months. This would be
Well,
over
I
with.
think I think he's being a little more strategic. I believe that he is also working to avoid child support.
Like I said, sometimes you got to put
50-50
yourself on
custody.
child support.
Yeah, but 50-50 custody would allow him to have the child 50% of the time. He also had an issue where he could not see the child. He said Marissa with pretty much withheld his son.
She gonna be in California by then.
Hey, Queen. Well, I think that's a part of the petition. I don't think she can go anywhere.
If she don't have to be at that court date, then hey, good luck. That's just my thought process.
Well, if she went anywhere and applied for, as she says, resources, they definitely gonna come looking for her.
Oh, you talking about the pacifications?
Money Boy Trey in his situation, it would. You have to see it, but it would. It would definitely minimize it. She would get little to nothing, if anything. So the next time she has a baby with intentions of it being beneficial, I think she'll think about this a second time.
He gonna have to go. He gonna have to go get some DNA tests. He gonna do a lot of things before he calls some baller shots. Because by the time he gets some DNA with the white folks, he gonna have to. It's gonna be about 2027, 2027 before he get them ball paperwork. Especially in Georgia too. They dragging everything out of Georgia.
Yes.
Look, they said her court date is in July. Come on, that's crazy to me. And she's so
I see her
stupid.
today
Why?
allegedly
Look,
doing
what she
instant
should have done
message.
was took that tax money and went ahead and just blue trial and went and got a crib. But what she want to do? She want to go get she want to go get some glam photos. What that gonna do?
Honey, I don't know what Marissa doing. And
I would
somebody
have
told her to
I would
get
have
her
went and
stuff
took that tax
together.
money. I'd have went and took that tax money, got me a place, and look, it just left that apartment where it was. But that takes a little bit of brain power, and we all know that she has little to none.
Well, Marissa, I think she said she had some plans. The murder says you don't get support in 50-50, and he might not get 50-50 unless the kid's facing death. Hey, Miss Robinson, Georgia hate fathers when kids are out of wedlock.
Hey,
I don't know.
you can't get blood for paternal. This dude ain't making no bread. How much he go? How much he really got a month for child support?
He does have other expenses that they are going to take into consideration that are listed. I'll say that too.
I'm trying to get my homeboy on the line right now so he can break all this stuff down. But anyway,
Cartier White says, Allie,
I'm
how
stalling right
much
there.
is weekly? You mean the hotels? I know it's different prices depending upon the type of hotel.
She's not going to the hotel. She gonna trap it out until the last day. She gonna go to that court date and she gonna talk some crazy whiz wham. Who knows? They might, you know what I mean? Because I had a rental. It was during the pandemic time. I had a rental and I the same situation that Marissa's in. But this was during the pandemic. And they, you know what I mean? They just gave her another court date. but she left before the end of the court date. You know what I mean? But like I said, I had her in the same position that they had Marissa in, and they was like, yeah, everybody in this county is doing the same thing. Every judge in this county is doing the same. The region is doing the same thing. So we just gonna do the same thing. Give her another court date. But you know what I mean? But that court date would have got out of there. But the fact that they let this thing go out, yeah. But the fact that she got so much money and it's been so much time, I don't think I don't think they're gonna let her extend this thing. They're gonna just be like, look, you got 12 days, you got $10,000 worth of damn debt. It's over with, man. Get out of here.
Weekly in Atlanta, Cartier White, the Las Vegas, the prices are different. Like the ones that Quita stay in, um, they are on Glenwood, so are like lower hotels. But I think I saw her get one for like three something a week, but that was like a very low hotel.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay anywhere for $300 a week at a
Yeah, it was
hotel.
a very like low hotel.
Hey, she even said in the live, she was like, yeah, I don't know about that. They be doing other, yeah, because I know you know, because you used to be out there trapping out there in the extended stays, giving up that box, pay for play.
Yo, it's just so sad. I just think about the boys in the neighborhoods that she goes in. I mean, I'm sure she can get one for probably 700 a week for sure. That's a little bit nicer than the Glenwood ones. But how long is that gonna last?
If she need to go to the shelter. That's the safest place for her, the shelter or going back with her mom.
Yes, Cartier White, 300 a week is expensive. When I did the math on it, that's when people were asking Quita, why doesn't she just get an apartment? That's like 1,200 a month. Why don't you just get an apartment for $1,200? That'd be the equivalent of living like where Marissa is right now, instead of living in a low motel on Glenwood. And some people just live like that. Moshi says she should have. It moved up too fast. I'm sorry. I feel bad for the kids, to be honest. She should have gotten pregnant by Marcus. He would have helped her financially at least.
Look,
She wouldn't be. I bet you he'll pay that rent before she move in with him.
I said they on the same level for me.
I don't know now. I think he'll pay some bills. Or he would have moved her in for a couple of weeks. But I don't know that she needs to be
Moved it back in with his parents, with his dad, with his mama. My bad.
Listen, but at the end of the day, I don't know that she even needs that because Marissa had the money.
She should have, like I said, my thing is, how dumb do you have to be where you don't understand where, hey, I'm not coming up with this money for this place. Let me take my tax money and get into a new place because it's on the docket. It ain't even went through yet. You need to go and get another spot. Somebody gonna take your money because you got cash. Like, man, like I got a cousin. He's a bum too. Like like I said, he's a bum. And everybody in my family make excuses for him, like, oh, he can't get a house, apartment because his credit this and credit that. No, one of my friends got out of jail. He only did like 2 years in jail. Came back out. He had to do to get his place. He had to pay first month's, last month's, and a deposit. So he had to come over like $3 grand. He came over with $3 grand and he Gucci. From now on, he still live there. 5 years from now, bad credit, off the street, out of jail. Stop it.
And Buttercup says if she wasn't disrespectful and lying, I would pay for her extended stay myself. But she's too disrespectful. At the end of the day, that's the same thing that he's saying. That's why he threw her out his car, had to go back and get her because she was in the car calling him all type of bitches and hoes.
Will doesn't understand that he's done. He's cooked. You can stick a fork in him. He's done.
I don't know why. I don't know why these two had a baby. I just don't understand it.
You can stick a fork in Will. He's done. Like, come on now. Number 6, baby. Number 6. It's all over. You might as well look. Hey, child support. Jeez. Hey.
She is so rude to people, and she wants them to support her. Buttercup, I agree. I feel sorry for the kids.
Ain't nothing to support.
I feel so sorry for the kids.
I don't even want to talk about that. I ain't gonna comment on that. It'll make me real sad.
Yeah, Beauty Me, I agree. I don't think Marcus would have ever let that be her situation. People talk a lot of shit about Marcus, but I don't think Tia Tia ain't gonna be homeless. You could can that. I just don't think he's gonna let that happen. But y'all, and I think that when she sees this, she's gonna be pissed with Will.
I want to say this in closing. Will is full of crap.
I agree.
He don't want nothing to do with that child. He want to deal with the child on his terms only. And what he gonna find out is it don't work like that, killer. You got to deal with his law now. You got to deal with these white folks. Good luck. You're on your own. Get a lawyer and get ready for the ride of your life, because she about to be the worst thing to ever happen to your dumb ass. And I'm out.
All right, Herb. I agree with Cartier White. Marcus loves his kids, and I feel like he's a good dad. He would never, ever let that happen. Diamond said now she's asking people to help her with extended stays at hotels. Child. Well, she had the money.
And it was definitely sincere.
Had the money.
Because I did it out of frustration. Only trying to protect that which is of value.
Carrie, I did almost sent her $50, and when she was begging that she needed food. And I don't know if y'all caught her live. And we're going to go back and revisit that live. But she said she was buying Will groceries. Groceries that her kids needed.
Which is my reputation, which is other people that hold a place in my heart. So I stuck up for them, stuck up for myself, and said things to this person who was only doing reactions from content somebody else continues to put out. Continues. And they just do it and don't understand the consequences of the things they're saying, the things that they're doing, the image that they're portraying, the words that they're saying. You're giving the people ammo to shoot you, to shoot me, and to destroy you, to destroy me and everything you have. You are, not me. And all I'm doing is continue to do damage control. And every now and then, I have to say my part and stick up for myself. But you want to silence me too. You don't want me to have a voice. You don't want people to hear the real truth. You don't even want to hear the real truth of your actions, your words, the things you do. Right? You feeding the people. They're getting paid on you and on me because of you. Not me, because of you. They're making money. They're laughing. Their stock is rising. Yours is falling. Mine's is falling. And they're steady climbing, going up. So, because water keeps getting thrown in the boat, and the ship keeps going down, down, down. All I keep doing is pulling more water out. I'll see y'all over there in the chat. Just give me a minute. Last night, I received several calls. Didn't know who it was, so I wasn't answering it.
We all getting cussed out tonight, Manifest. That's right.
I answered the phone. And I never, ever thought in a million years somebody told me, hey, this person gonna call you tonight. I would have said, you a effing lie. I received a phone call. A grace and mercy phone call. They gave me grace. They gave me mercy. Matter of fact, I have and uphold the most respect for this person because of the phone call they gave me. My hat goes off to you. That was flawless. It showed your character. It showed me who you are. Because you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to call me. You didn't have to ask me. You could have did what you did. And yes, I could have did what I did, but yet you chose to call and reach out to me and ask me, could you do something? And my hat goes off to you. I give you all the flowers that you deserve. Miss According to Allie.
We all getting cursed out tonight. Get ready. We all gonna be some old crapid bitches tonight.
I truly appreciate you. More than you know. That was so outstanding as a human being. A person who showed me their true character, whether they like me or not. You're a stand-up person. You have integrity. And I commend you for what you did. That's right. According to Allie, called my phone. I never gave her my phone number.
Let's clarify. I requested permission to share the documents. Okay. Because it had so many kids' information in it about the other kids, ages, some financial stuff. I didn't want to just post it. I was going to try to redact it, and I said, let me see if I could get him to consent to what I can share. I never got the consent because I think that he didn't realize that I saw it for real. But I did. Hey, Miss Gail.
Hi, Allie.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I
I'm
missed
good.
you.
I missed y'all more.
Yeah, I'm glad you're back.
This is interesting, isn't it?
Very. Did you see this morning though? Her live or whatever you call it with the new hairdo that she just woke up with?
I did see part pieces of it, and I had to kind of log off.
Oh, okay.
But I did see
Okay.
where she said she woke up like that, and she wasn't gonna do anything to it.
Yeah. Well, moving on. I'm
What did
so
you think?
glad you're here.
What did you think about it?
Look like a scarecrow. Just a whole mess. Just a whole mess. And it's really sad to say, but did you know the guy, or did you see the where the guy said Marissa looks like um, Thomas in drag? No, I can't stop seeing that.
Yes, she does look just like Thomas.
Yeah, in drag, he said. Now that was very funny to me. Yeah, but when they went to eat and she gave Thomas the 6 nuggets, the other little boy the big pizza, and then she had a full man meal. And it's just so wrong for Thomas. I just feel so bad for him because he had to correct her the whole way about words that she was saying wrong, Dr. Pibb or whatever she was saying. And he just kept correcting her. He's just so, he's so attentive to her. But
He is.
I just kind of get upset when she doesn't treat him the same. And Thomas is a good boy.
He really is. I think he is the
Yeah,
sweetest, most attentive son that she could have ever asked for. I really do. I think highly of him. I think he has his moments, but he's a child.
absolutely. Yeah. And he tries.
He
He
does.
really tries with her. He tries to have her pronounce words correctly, and she just shoot him down just for the
Yeah.
heck of it, I guess.
When they were on the belt line, and at that time we did not know that Will was there, he was talking to her, and she was just ignoring him.
Really?
Yeah, when Momo was riding the the scooter, he was like, yeah, he came and did that, and everybody was surrounding him, and she just go back, go back, go back and do it.
Yeah,
And she just never acknowledged him standing next to her trying to converse with her. It was like he wasn't even talking.
yeah. And then another thing Marissa does with his baby, just holding him to kissing all that mess. But then that big gaudy fake necklace she got on, now isn't that scratching that baby's whole head? Because she's got the necklace, she's got him into the necklace. And I'm thinking now, it's got to be irritating that baby. That's probably why he screams like that, probably scratched up. She's just a whole mess.
Manifest
Marissa
says,
is a piece of work.
Manifest says, ma'am, the mother barely feeds the minor. It's sad. They either getting one boiled egg is pathetic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It is pathetic.
Yeah, and I do, but I agree that I don't think their nutritional needs are met, especially for Thomas. He's the oldest. He's kind of
Yeah.
he's not big, but he's built like a man. You know, he's coming into
Yeah.
himself, and
Yeah.
she just doesn't. I think she needs to be cooking like she got a man in the house, and she just cake snacks that Will wanted. But when she goes on the belt
Yeah.
line, she miraculously has money for food that she's
Yeah.
not buying.
And it proved it today on her video when they went out to eat after the dentist or whatever she did. And he had those 8 nuggets. Momo had the biggest pizza, a large, and she had a man's meal. And I'm thinking, now, why did you give Thomas that little bit of mess? And
And
you're
he's
eating like a king, you and Momo.
calling him fat. And you know when a
Yeah.
child is going through puberty and different little transitions, they start to they consume a lot of food sometimes. It's like, where is it going? It's like they
Yeah.
inhale and the food is gone. And I
And
think that
Maria,
she don't take that into consideration. She calls him fat bastards.
yeah. And she's not the thinnest thing. Marissa looks a mess. She thinks she's looking sexy. She's trying to wear all these old clothes with the back rows of belly. That is not cute. And she looks a whole mess. And I think she's doing that, trying to entice men to come onto her channel. She back to her 3 or 4 ways. She's
Mm,
doing it on the low, but it's all coming right back out.
Yeah, I think that she said she settled for Will. She said something along those lines, as though she had other options. But let's be clear, she tried to take advantage of those other options. It just didn't work out. I mean, while she was with Will, she was dealing with Marcus at one point. She was dealing with Craig. I mean, well,
Yeah,
Craig was in the house and she was talking sexual in front of him. So I think that you tried. It just didn't pan out.
no, because Marissa has Jezebel ways. It shows in everything she do, everything. And then she keeps trying to word it just like when she was in the bathroom, was she always in there the other day with the little hoodie on and she kept zipping all the way down. Sometimes she zip it up. And I'm like, this girl is a piece of work. She just Marissa has some issues. She really do.
And then for her to just sit there with, mad about cookies, but you sat there and said that I saw her eating a bowl of cereal in the bathroom before she cooked. So you
Hmm.
ate and you don't understand why the kids are starving because you waiting so late to cook.
Yeah. And then she's eating all the snacks. She eating every piece of snack she bring in there and they can have a piece of it. She blames Thomas for eating all the snacks. Marissa's greedy too. She eating every snack she bring into the house.
And I like the way she sat in that bathroom, didn't wash her hands, started eating that cheesecake crap
Yeah. Will
and
about that.
sucking
Don't
on her
forget
face.
Will about it.
Will didn't buy
Huh?
that. She said, Will pick that.
Oh, Will picked it. Oh, okay.
Will ain't buying a
Okay.
damn thing. I mean, hey, Will trying to get
Yeah.
bought for him
Right.
because you got your hair done twice. You paid
Mm-hmm.
for his meal when y'all left the hospital because you said you thought he was paying and he said he wasn't. And you paid
Mm-hmm.
for the pictures, the maternity and the family photos. Will ain't paying for nothing. Will just
Nothing.
enjoying everything, and you gave him $600.
Exactly. And then to admit to us that she slept with him, Marissa is she something wrong with her.
I have a
Something
theory.
is wrong with
I
her.
have a theory for that. I believe she did that because she believes that whatever women he's talking to, she just knows they watch her. And I believe she wanted the other women to know that he had sex with her.
Yeah. Like that's a prize. 304. That's what I said. She is everything she do. A
Hate the way,
304.
yeah. And I believe that was a strategic move to enrage other people. And because Marissa is the only one, and I mean, if some of the women, and I'm sure some of them might be around, but if they are around, I would encourage any of them to speak out because he is being made to look like um I mean, we speculate, but he wants it to be perceived as though he's a good guy.
Yeah, oh of course. Yeah. And he's dumb as a doorknob too. He's just a complete idiot. I don't hardly even look at him because I can hardly take her.
And the way he sits there and says that he made a mistake, you knew all these things about Sid. A bunch of people were commenting there, and I couldn't agree more. You knew all these things,
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But she swears she think that coochie is the bomb. She said that he's whipped.
Hey,
He's
growing in
whipped.
peace. She said no. Somebody said that she was whipped, and she said no, he's whipped. If he keeps coming back to me, then what does that make him? Horny. That's what it makes him.
Right. And you're easy. It's not a
Right.
fight.
Nobody else is available, and you are.
Yeah, she's an idiot.
I
I
mean,
just look at Marissa and I just kind of think, what is really going on in her mind? In
I
her mind. And then when she said cabbage, it's like, girl, come on. And Thomas tried to correct her again. And I think she don't like that. He's smarter than she is. But he
mm-hmm.
tries to help her. He tries to help his
But
mama.
it's a
But
sad situation when you're jealous of your children and you are their
yeah,
bully because you should be encouraging that. You should
yeah.
encourage him. Maybe you didn't get your education and he's getting his. And most
Hmm.
parents, you can tell when you got a good one and not, because a good mom would say, "My boy's smart," my
Yeah,
son, but not her. It's like she
not
has
her.
something against him.
Yeah. And then the day that Momo was so busy trying to communicate with her, and she was just putting him off. Get out the bathroom. Get out. Get out. And he was actually, and I put on her. She blocked me a long time ago, but I wrote on her wall. I know she didn't see it. Girl, he was giving you content. because what you're doing is ridiculous. And that little boy, he was just trying to talk and he was just had a whole conversation. Go, move, Momo, go. Baby sleep. Shh. And then this drinking. Oh my goodness. I said, now what in the world? And
Mm-mm.
she is not shamed. She think it's
I
cute.
will tell you, Bishop brought up a good point. She was doing this before the baby. I remember a
Yeah.
live she had where she was drinking. She was laying across the bed. She had looked like Patrick from SpongeBob, the starfish. And she was drunk as a skunk. And he had
Uh-huh.
climbed up by the TV or the mantle and knocked everything down. And she called him dumb and she cursed him out. And she was drunk. She was drinking.
Yeah, yeah. She was. Before she got pregnant, yeah, Marissa was drinking every night. Same thing. Every night she come online drunk,
Yeah,
thinking she was the cutest thing in the world. And I
yeah.
don't understand why she think we're jealous of her right now. Marissa looks a mess. Her body looks a mess. Her hair is hideous. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? But we still jealous. Haters.
I think it's the saddest thing because I think that a part of me wants to help Marissa because
Mhm.
I could not imagine that being me.
Yeah.
But another part of me feels like I'll be throwing good resources after bad. Okay, because she's not gonna do anything different.
No.
It's just encouraging her to continue to be, enabling her because now
Mhm.
she feels like a big supporter came through.
Right,
And I
right.
would love to talk to that big supporter who gave her that 3,000. Not that I want to laugh at her, not that none of that. Just to
Hmm.
hear how she feels in hindsight.
She don't care. She thinks she's entitled.
No, I'm talking about
He
the big supporter who gave her all that money.
Yeah, yeah. I would love to see him or her now too, because that was a waste of money, a big waste. And then I had put on her wall too, even though I'm blocked. I don't know. She might have saw it. You know they sell the rolling bassinet, and that's what she needs. Keep that baby everywhere you go in the rolling bassinet. You don't have to disturb him. He's good. And I said, now she getting a, what is she putting him in a swing set? Girl, that is not a swing set, you idiot. Marissa is so dumb. She's talking about, I'm going to put him in a swing set and then put him in that car carrier. Girl, that is not it. And if you've
Okay,
already had two kids, why don't you know that?
why didn't she know? Okay, I got two things to say. How was she having contractions on her third child and she didn't know that she was in labor?
Yeah, she's an idiot. She probably didn't. Thomas wasn't there to tell her what was going on.
And the second thing is, maybe I am too attention to detail or certain things catch my eye, but I
Hmm.
saw her with a playpen, even flow type of playpen that I guess can turn into a bassinet at the top.
Hmm.
I hope that's
No,
not
it
the baby.
can't. It can't because I work. I'm a veteran, 22 years Army, and I still volunteer with some of the women here, just giving
Mhm.
them things. It doesn't. That's a cheap $50 playpen from Walmart. It has
Yeah, but
nothing but
the
what you
top
saw.
part, my baby has one of those even flow ones, and the top part can turn into like a little like a bassinet thing, but it's very flimsy. I've never used it for my baby. I only used the playpen part when she got older. And
Right.
when I saw
Hmm.
it in her room, I was like, I hope she's not using that as the baby bed, as the bassinet.
Allie, I thought the same thing. I said that baby is far too young, and the bottom of that thing is so hard. I said the same thing. I hope she's not using that.
I
But
hope
where
she's
is
not the
she?
baby
I think she's laying him on the purple sheets in the middle of the bed when she's in her office doing her content. When she's not with the baby, because she walks over there towards the bed to get the baby. Even though he is young and probably won't roll off, that's just not safe. And I worry about when she waits. Now she's gotten to where she waits a minute before she go get him. What if he's choking?
bed. Yeah.
What if something's wrong?
And she has the room so dark when she's looking there, I think I hit a baby. And one time she opened
Yeah.
it and Momo was in there messing with
Yeah.
the baby.
Right.
And she
My
muted it
son.
and she went in there and she hit Momo. You could see
Mm,
her
mm,
in the
mm.
mirror, hit him. And like she
See.
might have beat him for bothering the baby. But in my mind, I'm thinking, why do you close that door when you can't see the baby?
Right. And it's all dark.
And that
And then
baby's so
I,
old.
Yeah, I feel sorry for that baby. I know his forehead scratched up, that big gaudy fake necklace she always got on, and she puts the baby's head right into it. And another thing, why don't she not hold the baby? She'll put the baby way up over her shoulder. That's not for a newborn. You're supposed to coddle. And she put the baby up so high, and then when she's trying to burp him, she's patting his butt. That is not burping, ma'am. Why don't she know these things and she's got these kids? I don't get it.
And she never supports his head. Never.
Never, ever. And she don't burp him. She never burps him.
She don't
He
burp
burps
him.
by
She's
himself.
not using nursery water. She's using bottled water, and they say sometimes regular water. And
Yeah.
it's just a number of things that I just don't. If this is baby number 3, I'm confused at why you confused.
Yeah. Right. Because she's an idiot. Something is wrong with Marissa. Something is wrong.
I definitely think there's a cognitive issue, but that's why when he did file the paperwork, I really don't have nothing to say. And when he expressed he did not want me to do it, as much as I wanted to get a good kiki out of some of that stuff I saw, I just said, you
Uh-huh.
know what, I'm gonna respect it because I get what he's trying to do. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when people told
Yeah.
him, well, go do something about it, well, that's what he's doing.
Yeah. And he's a bum, but yeah, I hope he prevail. I hope he's able, if he's not helping her financially or emotionally, help that baby. That baby needs help because Marissa ain't it.
No. And like Copper just said, yeah, she doesn't bond or hold him properly. And it is annoying as
No.
fuck. The minute somebody tries to tell her, she gets offended.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can't tell me what to do, my baby. Just my baby. My
I know
family.
what the fuck I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And it's
while,
like,
while sipping on her Rita.
oh man, I'm often afraid sipping on Rita's that she gonna drop that baby.
Yeah, yeah. That makes me nervous too. And
She's
then
like,
I don't
I'm
understand.
feeling good. I'm feeling real good.
Yeah. And then she'll go pick him up, hold him for 2 or 3 minutes, go lay him back down, that back and forth. What is that? I'm like, Marissa, come on. You are back and forth with this baby. Figure it out. And then when she get him, she ain't burping him. She got the boy all up over her shoulder. His stomach is going back towards her back. Girl, what are you doing?
He
What
has
are you doing?
several times, no shirt, no socks, wrapped
Nothing.
in a blanket, no
Mm-hmm.
hat. Never seen him with a hat on.
Right, right. But all she's worried about is, well, I got to brush his hair. I need some olive oil. Girl, you need some parenting classes. That's what you really need.
Are you even supposed to put that in his head if he don't have cranial care? Why are you putting all that oil and stuff in his head?
So he can wake up looking like she looked this morning. Girl, that was a hot mess. And she swore that looked good. She swore she looked good. That was a hot ass mess.
I'm just like, wow. I was listening to this, and at the same time, I didn't get all of it, like I said, but I was just like, somebody need to intervene. As much
Yeah,
as I don't want to see her lose her kids, because I do feel like she loves them.
I understand. Yeah.
I just don't feel like she loves them enough to stop what she's doing and correct her behavior.
Yeah, she's not capable
Mhm.
because all her life she thought she was fine. Everybody jealous of her. Marissa's not capable of grasping the concept of real life. I really don't think it's all.
I think Marissa's a narcissist though. She says it a lot about other people, but I think it is true about her. I think nobody comes before her,
Yeah.
not even
Hmm.
kids.
Yep. Not
And
even a
she
kid.
says Will, she loves Will more than herself, but I don't think that's true either. Because if he tell her to get a job, she ain't finna do that. She said she
She.
want him to pay the bills. He should be paying
Yep.
all. She does content.
Exactly. And another thing I don't really care about in Marissa, I just been noticing when she has Momo and that baby, all the kissing, oh, love you, and all that. But see, that's when she's in her seductive attitude. I don't like that. That's not appropriate. Look at my baby. He's so cute. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Marissa, come on. These are babies. These ain't no men. She's just silly. She's silly. She is a silly person.
Miss Robinson says, I thought babies' bottles have to be warmed up. I mean,
Me
my kids
too.
are older, maybe things change. I thought so too. I thought it helps their little tummy and that, helps with digestion. And then
Hmm.
sometimes people don't warm it because they're using nursery water. Like it's already how to purify. But at night, people especially warm it. She asked for a bottle warmer. I don't think she used it. I just think she just wanted one, just to say she had it.
Yeah, and it hasn't changed. I'm 67. My daughter-in-law just had a baby. She's 8 months. She warmed her bottles. Sure did. Same thing I did. At my age now, she does with the baby she has now. And that stuff don't change. It just depends on how you were raised, who's guiding you, I think. If ain't nobody guiding Marissa and she don't know a damn thing, she doing what she think it's supposed to be, even though she's had two before.
But that's the part that confuses me so much is you've got two other children. This is not the first time.
Right. That is going to show she don't care about them kids.
How did
And
you
she
not
gets
know you were in active labor? You said there with the affirmations, I'm smart, I'm kind, I'm important, I'm
right.
smart. I mean, ma'am,
I know. Marissa's an idiot. She is. That's
I just
all I can take her as an idiot.
Miss Robinson said she asked if she could put Vaseline in the baby's hair.
Yeah, she did. She did. Yep. And why are you worried about his hair? Worry about him drowning in the milk that you're putting in his nose.
Oh my God, that was a whole nother thing.
Yeah, and it's not funny, but she is a idiot. Marissa is a piece of work. Piece of work.
It's just like, oh my God, the more I look at it, the more I do become concerned for the baby. Momo threw something and almost hit the baby in the head with a bag of chips.
Yep. And Momo can tickle me. Now, sometimes he a little bad, but he can tickle me because he get under her skin. She gets so mad. And Thomas is rarely seen now. We don't even see Thomas.
No.
Every now
You
and
know,
then.
I think that she should allow him to go spend time with kids his age.
Yeah, yeah. And she should. And Marissa don't know, like she taking him to the zoo and all that old craziness. What really is she doing for Thomas? He going all the little baby stuff. He almost 13 years old. What are you doing, Marissa? You so worried about Momo. Go find Momo's daddy. Have his daddy do it.
I'm trying to
She
listen. And then another thing, when she said that he couldn't see his son unless it was a public place in a park for 1 hour, I asked her why he can't get the baby, and she said because I'm taking my baby to those people's houses with germs. And I said, well, wait a minute now, because you had the baby at the zoo, the belt line twice, the fair, germs,
right.
all them, COVID, and all them places.
And then purple sheets, that's germs too. Girl, that she is a hot mess.
I don't understand it, and I feel for Thomas because he seems like such a nice, sweet boy, and he's in there
Yeah,
to tell he needs things. You brushing this newborn baby hair, but when you gonna brush Thomas hair? Why you won't take them to get a haircut every 2 weeks?
right. And oh, today she went to get her feet done and she took them to the barbershop
She should be doing that every 2 to 3 weeks.
every 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, and she's so busy hollering about she ain't have money for a vape, telling us, if you want to send money for a vape. But then she went and got her toes done and took the boys to get a haircut. And I said, now, why did you have to get your toes done first and then take them to get a haircut? They should have had a haircut when you got that money for your toes weeks ago.
Because it's all
But
about her. It's all
it's
about
all
her.
about her. And
And
I
you
was
know what?
hoping
I
for
really wasn't going to even respond. I really was moving on to this other girl that I actually like her. So I wanted to watch her because I like her and I think she's funny. And
mm-hmm.
she's emotional too, but it's kind of in a funny way, in a
Yeah.
a little light band way. But the more I start to watch Marissa's live, all that drinking
Mm-hmm.
with this newborn baby, I was just like, what is this girl doing?
Yeah. She was doing it before she got pregnant. When Will was hitting it before she got pregnant, oh, she was so happy drinking every night.
But
Popping her shit.
Did you hear Will say she stopped breastfeeding because she started drinking?
Yep. And I believe it. There's no other reason why she should have. Oh, it wasn't coming out. I wasn't making no milk. What? Because you eating all them damn snacks. The baby ain't eating nothing but donuts. Just snack every time she got to eat some snacks
Well,
and
I
get
tell you one
mad.
thing. He said that he is actually taking action on her this time. And I think he is not lying. I really do. I believe he is telling the truth. And I think she gonna find out. I think he gonna go to that court and he gonna show them everything he got and he gonna voice concern. And because every time he get to talking good, he said, you know what? Never mind. And I said to
Hmm.
myself what he was finna say. And I
Yep, I
said
hope
to
he
him
do.
that he gonna take action against her. He
I
did.
hope he really does. And
She
I
keeps
hope
saying he wanted me so bad he had to come up here and lay up with me. He had to have
she's such
sex.
an
He wanted to
idiot.
have sex with me so bad.
She's that dumb. She's so dumb. And I hope Will think about when she took a dump on his threshold. Think about all that, Will, and let it out. Tell the judge
Oh,
everything.
he talked about that too in a deleted live. He talked about that too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot
I
of things
hope
that
he
they
do.
be trying not to say, but I think he keeps talking about these receipts, and I
Uh-huh.
think he is going to play videos.
Yep. I hope he does. 'Cause I'm like you, he ain't none of my favorite, but between him and Marissa, he might have a little more sense than her. His brain might be just a little bit bigger.
But we know the child will have stable housing.
Yeah, a mansion. Oh no, the baby can't leave the mansion bathroom now. Baby already in the mansion.
Oh, the mansion bathroom that you eat off the floor.
Right.
Honey, oh man. I just pray for those kids because it's just like you pray that she doesn't lose them, but in the same breath, watching what they are going through, it's just like,
Hmm.
this is not
Yeah,
normal.
it's not. And she all head over heels about this baby. That ain't gonna last long. She
Oh
gonna
no.
start neglecting him too, which she already is and don't know it.
She is a little bit. I think sometimes when he be crying, sometimes she let him cry for a while.
Yeah, and it's getting longer and longer. Every live she do now, it's getting longer and longer. And then did you see when she was online calling the shelters? Tell me she I'm being productive. She gonna find a shelter. she just, Marissa is just simple. She's simple minded.
Somebody in her comments said, use this time and get yourself together. She said, oh, honey, I'm always together. I'm always
I
together.
know. I watched you last night. Yeah, I keep up with you. I'm your biggest fan, but
Well,
I
thank
keep
you.
up with you. Yep, I saw your live last night. Most of the time, I don't catch it when you're live, but
Mhm.
as long as I see it, I'm like today I caught it.
Well,
So,
thank you so much. I did come a little earlier because I had a meeting and I wanted to play this because I was gonna do a pocket watchers episode.
mm-hmm.
Because in the documents it was a lot of financials and I just wanted to do a pocket watch episode. But then when I talked to him, I kind of sat back. I still had wanted to do it, but I wanted to respect what he was doing. And if anything that
Right.
I'm doing is going to interfere with what he's trying to do, I fall back. It's no, I
Yeah.
mean, the best interest of the child is always primary.
Yeah. And I really appreciate you, but are you not going to follow Quita anymore?
I think I am. Quita has not been doing a lot, and I don't want to follow her from a place of hate watching.
Yeah, I understand.
And I think
But
some
this,
people do that, and I still want to follow up with her. I see she got a new boyfriend, um,
mm-hmm.
so I did want to follow up with her. But I also like to do more lighthearted stuff because sometimes when I see Quita, I see things that I believe are true. Like it's clear to me that Quita is probably on drugs.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't think I don't think Quita is trying to hide that. I think Marcus is more so trying to hide it than Quita.
Yeah, and I think that, but I see somewhat of a decline in her.
Yeah, very much so, especially today. But
Yeah,
this new girl that he's got with Polo, the redhead, oh
feisty,
my god. I
feisty.
don't understand. And then is that eczema or she just dirt ew.
You know, the
And
thing that gets me about Feisty is people give Quita a hard time, but Feisty has kids. And I don't I would like to
three.
know when she's gonna work her way back to her children. Or is that even
Yeah.
part of the plan?
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't like that feisty, and I don't want to really talk so bad about her. But I don't. I never comment on Marcus's, but here lately I have, and I just say she's just so rusty and dirty. What's really going on with her? You know what? How could you? And now he's got her and Quita supposed to do I guess a sex thing on Back to
Oh
the Content.
Lord, child,
Yeah,
that ain't gonna be good, Lord.
no, I commented today and I said, no, Quita. I said that's not a good look. I said that's ridiculous. Why would you even do that? This girl's all rusty, dirty. No. I just don't like that little girl. Something about her, and then she always licking her lips and making expressions and hyper talking. Yo, girl, shut up and sit down. I just don't like that little girl. I really don't. And
Well,
I
let me
said,
ask you a
Marcus,
question. Who do you think won the fight between Quita and Maya?
Maya.
You think
I think
so?
Maya. Yeah, I think Maya because Quita was probably drunk or high or whatever she be. And then looking at Maya, there was nothing, her just a little black eye, and it wasn't a real black eye like Quita had.
I
I
don't
think
know.
Maya. You think Quita?
I don't know. I had questions for both of them. You know, Quita, if you were winning, then what happened to your eye? And Maya, if you were winning, what happened to your eye and your damn nose? And Quita, if you was winning, why did you have to bite her nose? And Maya,
Right.
if you was winning, why did that boy jump in to help you?
And see, I don't believe that. I don't believe that he jumped in to beat. And I don't know. And I
Well, they
have
said the security guards beat him up for jumping in the fight.
no. And I have back to the content, but it's just so screwed around. I don't even try to look at it. You know, some of the things that Marcus is starting, it's just not together yet. And I'm like, now I don't know where he's going. He should have stayed where he was at because Marcus, everybody know Marcus. But some of the stuff he doing now, and I like I said, I'm 67. I ain't gonna judge a man, but these girls like redhead, that's just ill. And why would she even let him put her out there like that? Rusty, dirty, and then her and Polo with this porno mess. I saw that too. Turned it off because it was just ridiculous. Polo crazy. He's a drunkard. It's just a whole mess. That's a whole mess.
See, and
I
I don't find that interesting like that. I don't like to
no,
watch Polo like
no.
that. I like his personality. I think he's a fun
Hmm.
person, but just watching him drink himself into a stupor, and I mean, it's to the place where he is saying crazy things. I mean, sometimes
Yeah,
it's okay, but constant,
yeah,
and then knowing that Quita's, it gives like she got something going on, and I just think I'm right. I think I'm
yeah,
pretty right.
yeah. And then
Now, if
Marcus
people
brought
doing
in
something productive, I would love to cover her.
Raquita.
Hmm.
Yeah, and Quita looked good, but like you said, now she's gotten to the point where even the today's video, she just drunk and out of her mind, and I feel bad. I like Quita. Now I do. I like Quita. Quita don't always do what's right, but something about Quita I like. But this redhead girl,
I'm
ew.
gonna tell you something I have never told anybody. So this is a little bit of exclusive tea. A while
Mm-hmm.
back, and I'm talking about a while back, and before she went to jail, Quita and I had a private conversation where she reached out to
Oh,
me.
good,
I talked,
good.
and I thought she was the sweetest person, and that's another reason why I did feel like Quita. I like Quita
I
just
do
based
too.
on how she talked, the things she shared with me. Quita is a good girl with a background that's haunting her, basically, like a hard not like
Yeah,
Tom might have, because he's not properly supported in his adolescence, and sometimes people either excel in life or they have a hard time.
yeah.
And so you don't know which one you're going to get. And so it's
Mm-hmm.
hard for me to cover her, knowing that I see so much potential in her that's just going to waste.
Yeah, and it is. Because I like Quita, but did you see her boyfriend? Did you see that
I
episode?
did. I do something
And
the new
that
one,
is-
right?
yeah. If
Yes.
that ain't Short Dog 2.0, I said, dog, Quita, you guys, this ain't never Short Dog.
You know he probably a boyfriend pimp
Right.
because
Yep.
she's still working. So what boyfriend really want to be with you, allowing you to prostitute?
Right. But then it kind of puzzled me today when he was in the room with the Rusty and Quita's eye, the other eye is black. Now Quita says the same eye, but I said I hope Allie go over this so I can see what eye was it when she first talked to Marcus.
Well, when she stood in front of the camera, like standing straight in front of the camera, it was her right eye.
Okay, well, maybe it was the right today. I don't know, but I could have swore it
That
was the
eye was
opposite
in
eye.
pretty bad shape, so it might not be healed because that thing was like she looked like she fought what is
Acid.
his no. What's his name? Wilder. That's what she like. She fought
Oh yeah,
the box, and
the boxer.
he put a foot deep in her ass because her eye was
Yeah,
almost shut.
almost shut. And Quita ain't a bad looking girl, but Quita got all them tattoos since she last went to jail. And that makes her look dirty. I want to tell Quita stop it. That to me, if they're not in good taste and they're clear, it just makes a person look dirty to me. And Quita is starting to look dirty. And Quita is not a bad looking girl.
Now, did you see where she done dumped the boyfriend who bond her out of jail, and he done let Quita beat him up, and he was trying to fight the other boy for Quita? I thought I was like, he looked like he was ready to fight.
Yeah, and he looked like a monster. I know she don't like him because that's all Quita say. I don't like him.
But he was gonna fight in her honor. He was gonna fight the boy Corey over
Yeah,
hitting her.
yeah. Talking about Quita didn't put that knot on his head. He know dang well Quita did that.
But Quita definitely beat him. But he was a better man than Short Dog. At least he ain't called the police on him.
Right. But when I saw that new boyfriend, I said, now this is short dog reincarnated.
Yeah. Next thing you know, it's gonna be a story with that.
Yeah, yeah. But Marcus needs to slow down. And what is this thing about him? Well, you don't know. About him and T, and he was supposed to give us the exclusive and meet T. Now, I don't think, I haven't seen it, but like I said, that back to the content, it's too difficult to get on, but I haven't seen anybody talking about they met T. And then he
He
was
was
saying,
on a live recently, the day before
oh,
yesterday at the pool with the baby. They were
I
all
didn't
together.
see that.
They was
Is
having a
that the
cookout
picture?
or something with his family, and she was there.
She was hiding her face though. I didn't see her. She was the baby.
I don't think she wants to be on camera.
Oh,
I think
but
Marcus probably wants her to because he likes that. He likes it. He
uh-huh.
enjoys content, but I don't know if that's her thing.
Yeah, and I wonder is she really somebody he interviewed or not? I wonder if that's true.
I think they did interview a long time ago. I
Well,
think
is this one named Yanni? That's not her, Yana or something.
Ayana was an interviewee as well. Pretty girl. Had a baby recently, married.
Oh, okay.
That's a different person.
Yeah. I see a lot of things about Marcus. I don't really care. I just look at him for his content. But
Mhm.
I just wish he would drop the redhead. What's her name?
Fight.
Dirty. Yeah, she is just or either and then I said, he knows America's talking about ill, she rusty from all her and Polo. So why is he putting her and Quita to have sex together? I mean, come on now. You're taking this too far. And why
No,
would they let him do that?
I think honestly, a lot of them are doing that already, and I think they like the idea of feeling like they're gonna be in their own little way. I think they think they're famous.
Yeah, yeah, probably. And I can't really fault Marcus. I mean, he doing what he do. But I just wish he would drop feisty. She just too dirty. That's a whole mess.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna make a confession. When the spicy content Patreon first came out, I wasn't 100% sure what was on Patreon, but somebody called me, told me I need to look at it, the backstory. And when
Uh-huh.
I saw it, I was like, oh my God. Now, somebody told me to go when they first uploaded, did you see the video with Polo and Feisty? And I was like, no. And it was like, you gotta go see it. And I
Hmm.
went over there and looked. And when she came out of the shower, did you see when she dried off and the towel it was a makeup
Dirt,
on it? Dirt.
that dirt and rust. She rusty. That girl is ill. And then
Ooh.
even today, showing her, I guess she's trying to put oil on it now. It's shining. She's showing the rust shining. I said, now how do you make rust shine? Just get rid of her. Just get rid of her. She ill. Yeah.
Trying to figure out when is truth coming back. Hey, the
Or,
Jackal.
or if she is, I don't know. I'm keeping up with Marcus. I'm watching, but that new website that's too much. I
I
said, I
I
know,
didn't see it yet.
huh?
I didn't see it yet.
No, no, I'm saying to get on and off of it. Now, can I only get it on my phone, or can I get it on TV too? See, I'm
I
not
think
computer savvy.
I think you could
Uh-huh.
open it. Now I don't know about this one because I know with the Patreon I was able to you could access it from like this account. So I believe you can open it on your TV as well if you got like a smart TV where you can get on the internet.
Yeah, I do. And I have it, but I'm not computer savvy. And I know I'm a little old, but it was hard for me to find how to get to it. And then I
Thank you,
found how
Ronnie,
to.
for the super chat. Thank you. Cartier White says she believes that Feisty has lupus. She has lupus.
Okay, but I understand that. But you don't have to be rusty. I know people with lupus are washed up. They're not dirty. That girl is dirty. She is. She just dirty.
Now,
Some
when she
people,
had that wig on, that Miss
yeah, whatever her name.
yes, it looked
Yeah,
that's the best wig she had ever.
yeah. And Quita looked beautiful. I thought Quita looked so pretty. I thought Maya looked good too after they had
They
their
all
makeover.
they really all did. Even
Mm-hmm.
what's that other one name who be talking
Yeah,
everybody's business? Pam.
to tell everybody business. Yeah,
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 she does good too. She really does
yeah,
do a good job with them. And I really wish the one change they would make is make them do something with that. Go do an interview or something. Go to a job
yeah,
interview. Do something.
yeah.
Make useful of what she's giving y'all
Yeah, because they're just wasting her time, Quita
and her
in
talent.
particular. Yeah, just
And
wasting.
wigs and outfits and clothes. I mean, why not find certain ones that want to get a job? It that way it allows them to be seen in a good light where they can start their job and then they go on the road to doing something else. But I know I understand markets where you got to meet people where they at.
Yeah, yeah, you do. And then bringing Polo's sister and niece, I think that was ridiculous. I think he need to drop them off the show too, because it's not interesting. Who cares? They
They
don't even know what Polo doing.
I agree. I no offense to them, nothing against them. I just feel like
Yeah,
sometimes when you add too many characters, it's
yeah,
just it's a wash.
it's a
The Jack
wash. Yeah,
the Jackal did say he believed that the site it was about to be corn, a
yeah,
corn like the site.
yeah. The replacement. This now back to the content. I
Yeah,
just, I when I go on my phone and go into Google and bring it up, but I don't have any interest in it. I really don't. It's not Marcus to me. It's more about Dirty. If he would drop Dirty, I might would have a little more interest. I know it's bad, but I can't stand to look at her. That's a
I think
whole mess.
I think he's trying to find willing people. The 18-year-old girl he had on there, she was pretty.
Yeah, I didn't see her.
She had
I
a lot of backstory with her. I think recently on her page, I never wanted to cover her, but on her page, I think her boyfriend had her hit her in the face or something like that. A lot of people were saying a trick did it, but her boyfriend did it, I think, and that was a sad situation too.
Yeah, I didn't even follow her. I knew he was doing something on her, but I never even watched it. Because sometimes Marcus, I'm just like, Marcus, come on. Some of the stuff I'm just not interested in. I'm just
Yeah,
not.
and that's where I'm at with it. I like some of their stories, but beyond that, as far as like the spicy stuff, I don't know.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. Because
I mean,
mostly I'm just looking for
some
Quita.
people are. Let's be clear. Some people are into it because I hear him saying people call him about what's that one name with the dreads with the boyfriend Dante. Um, you know who I'm talking about. She always on his show.
With
Not
Dre. Oh,
yeah, she got
Kelsey.
dreads.
Kelsey. Ain't her
Kelsey.
name Kelsey? Yeah, I don't have an interest in her either.
I actually Cartier White. I don't know. I don't watch any of his stuff. So I'd have no idea. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I do watch Marcus. I like Marcus too. Sometimes I think it's a selective outrage when it comes down to some of the stuff. Some of the stuff
Yeah,
I can understand, and I
yeah,
appreciate Marcus because sometimes he'll say, what's your true opinion? Like you could tell
Uh-huh.
me, like, I want you to tell me the truth. And I
Yeah.
appreciate him
And
allowing that.
I think Marcus has a lot of respect for you as well.
Yeah, I
And
appreciate Marcus because I feel like we
yeah.
can have conversations and he
Uh-huh.
definitely is not trying to um control a narrative kind of thing. He not
Yeah.
wanting to say what he wants you to say. And sometimes on the back end when he reach out to me, I appreciate the fact that he does want your genuine, honest opinion.
Yeah. I like I keep hitting the wrong thing. I like Marcus. And and I hear all the stories. I think Marcus is a nice looking man too. I don't care what
Oh
he
yeah,
do
I don't think he's
outside.
bad. I think he's a good person too. I don't think he mean nobody no harm.
Yeah, me either. And he's just making his money. But feisty, now I'm mad at him about that. And I don't even know Marcus, but he need to drop her. She is just ill. If you want to upload an image, she's not the one to have on your show.
Well, I think right now she's just a willing participant.
Yeah, I hope. I hope she fade out. Just fade to black. But you know who I did think was pretty was Summer. I just saw Summer. I used to hear her name. Some-
Very cute.
She was a pretty girl. I hope she's doing well. That's who I would like to see him bring back.
And Lolly was very cute too.
Yeah, but Lolly was crazy. But yeah, I would love to see her too. I really would.
I don't know who was crazy, her or the boyfriend.
Both of them. That's another Will and West Indy. But yeah, Lolly was a true beauty. Now Marissa is not. Marissa is not. Marissa looked better 2 or 3 years back, but now she looked washed up. She is not as fine as she thinks she is.
No, and I think it's really sad because she has a lot of potential, but I think that Marissa could probably get a wife, get a husband, get a wife, get a husband, but Marissa doesn't know how to cook. Marissa doesn't take direction well. Marissa doesn't
No,
clean.
clean. Uh
And
huh.
I don't know what husband gonna go to work all day and pay all them bills and then come home and the house is wrecked, the food for no food is cooked. You don't know how to cut an onion or a bell pepper. All you can make is
you
spaghetti and chicken Alfredo.
you sipping your Rita.
You drunk
Yeah,
in the bathroom.
right. She is funny to me. Marissa's an idiot. And I have gotten to I just get a kick out of looking at her because she's so simple minded. And I'm so mad she blocked me, but I know I was saying some mean things to her, but I wasn't lying. She is a nut. And it don't make sense.
Anthony Poole said Marissa just posted a short saying she needs someone to pay for an extended stay hotel for 1 month, possibly 2 months, plus money for a U-Haul until she gets on her feet, which we know won't happen.
Yeah, it ain't never coming. See, that's what I'm saying. She's simple minded. And she believes that. She thinks she's doing something good. She's simple.
I know it's just like, oh wow. Cartier said we gonna cut Feisty some slack because she has lupus.
Okay, I'm sorry. Miss Gail ain't gonna say nothing more about feisty.
She said it's a hard disease, very hard disease. I kind of like Feisty. The only thing I don't like about Feisty that kind of makes me really look into her harder is why she has not, why they make, at least when certain people talk and you bring up their kids, like the one with the dreads, she is emotional.
Huh? What you say?
Kelsey, when you bring up her kids
Oh, oh
or when
yeah,
she
yeah,
brings them up,
yeah,
there is a lot of remorse. And she
yeah.
does speak about wanting to get back in their life. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I am probably gonna start reacting to her too. This has a level, this bringing a level of accountability because that needs to be a priority, not Dante.
Yeah, yeah. But
Um,
Kelsey, I'm not real sure about her. Kelsey to me is kind of wishy washy. One moment she's this, next moment she's that.
yeah,
I
but
don't know.
Feisty never talks about the kids. You just don't
Never,
hear about them.
never. Feisty don't talk about nothing but Polo.
And before Polo Truth and her ghost baby,
Right? Yeah, yeah. I don't know America. I'm sorry, but Feisty just ain't it for me. I can't hardly look at her because I understand lupus. And, people have illnesses, and I get that. And I'm pretty much a kind person, but she don't have to look like that. And then the way she act don't make it no better. Why can't she just wash up? Put some alcohol and rub them spots. Is it eczema? What is it? Whatever it is, get help for it. Because it just makes her look dirty.
I want to see her, and I think that's something that Marcus should do. I think he should interview her as it relates to her family and her kids. I would love to hear more about stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Because now she's always all I see is her flaws. She don't have a storyline. Uh,
Mm-mm,
She's just there.
mm-mm.
Then she's walking around for a whole autumn days with them beauty store shoes Polo bought her, them fuzzies. Girl, get a grip. I just don't understand.
I just want to see them have a purpose on some of the storylines. I like
Yeah,
it, love it, but what else?
yeah. What else? You know, our
I
brain
love
can't
the
be
interviews
dead.
with Cam, but it's pretty clear that yeah, when you did that spicy content after your makeover, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you said yourself you was gonna make a lot of money, so you must be selling that snatch.
Right, right.
But
And Cam
it's almost
ain't
like
bad. Look,
outside of certain things, we don't know Cam,
yeah, she said she was Country Wayne's brother sister.
and we
You
know
knew.
that's a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie. I never got the story on that. Was she lying?
She was.
Oh, okay.
I think somebody asked him and he don't know her.
Yeah,
But I would
yeah,
love to know her story. Like, what's your story?
yeah. What is your story? She don't have one.
With Marissa, I think that's the part that makes her interesting. She has a story.
Yeah, even
Her
crazy
story.
as it is, it keeps us watching because you never know what to expect with Miss Marissa.
Oh, Marissa. Marissa trained off the tracks for sure. The
For
Jackal. This
sure.
off.
And I hope we'll do just get rid of her, teach her something, and move on. Now we all know Will ain't in love with that girl. But then again, I said if he keep going back to her sexually, maybe he is into her. But then I said no. A man loves sex, and Marissa ain't putting up no fight. So
Well, I
I
just wonder
no.
who else there is because she's always catching him with other people. And
Yeah,
I always am taken back by him denying the other people. But she keep catching them.
yeah. So you think maybe he does have feelings for Marissa?
No, I think that's why he got other people around. And then he went on the like dating broke men podcast on TikTok, and he said that he was physically attracted to Marissa, but not. He had someone else he was more attracted to, but they were less physically attracted, but he was more attracted to them.
Oh, okay.
So
What
I
can they?
think he done said publicly things that she refused to accept.
Yeah, but what do they even see in him? He sure ain't no prize.
Child, that Panera, that 1%, the top 1%,
Right.
top of his class. What else he
He,
be that condo that he could
yeah,
blast music from and the neighbors won't hear. That
yep,
luxury townhome with 2 pools.
yep. Let him cook. And the 5 baby mamas that he got the wonderful relationship with and his kids.
So do I think he in love? No.
No. But we know Marissa was because that
Kanye
was her.
White says, why do people think Marcus should fix everyone mental illness and and drugs? I
True.
don't think he should. I don't think that
Mhm.
if these people's families are not successful, then what Marcus gonna do?
Right, right.
If Polo's sister can't stop him from drinking, which is why she said he can't come with her, because there is going to be a standard. There's going to
Hmm.
be responsibilities. You can't just lay around here, be drunk, laying, same clothes for days. Then what Marcus
Yeah,
gonna, what Marcus supposed to do?
Right. And like Marcus says, you have to meet a person where they are.
Yeah.
I don't have anything against, I like Marcus. I don't have anything against Marcus. I think he's very intelligent. And if they're letting him do it, I mean, what
I think
what
that the
would it
only
do?
way he could stop them from getting mad, cursing him out, and never talking to him again is to allow them to be themselves and sometimes go slow with them, like Josias. Go
Yeah,
slow.
yeah,
Like he
yeah,
said, I hooked Josias, I connected Josias and Josias's daddy, and it wasn't from me telling him to leave the girl and go with your daddy.
mhm,
It was by me convincing his daddy to let him take the girl so you can get him at least home.
right.
So sometimes I don't think Marcus is a bad person. I think that he is
Yeah,
doing what he thinks is right now. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. I get it, but is he wrong? Because he could easily do the content and not even associate with the people.
yeah, yeah. I don't have anything against Marcus. Marcus does what he does, and Marcus is good at what he does. I mean, if these women, all the rumors, okay, well, that's his life. I don't care. I'm watching his content. But that little
Hello,
baby, he was so cute, though, isn't he? That
which one?
her
Max.
the new baby. Yep,
Yes,
Max. He is
it
so
is.
cute.
And you know what the nephew is too? He looks just like the brother.
Yeah. Yep, that little nephew baby is cute too. I said, boy, they are so cute.
Yeah, baby Phoebe when you see the two of them together, like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. And his oldest daughter looks just like him. And
Yeah.
sometimes I see her, I said, boy, she looks just like Marcus. At first I didn't see it, but she does. She looks just like him.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Jules said I just saw Marissa's short from 1 hour ago. And why the hell is her shirt filthy? Not dirty, but literally filthy. Just starting to judge Will too, because there is no way she just got this filthy. Listen, when she ate off that bathroom floor, I saw all I needed to see.
Yep. Now she had the black shirt with all the white spots, look like slobber spots on it. I know what she's talking about. Cause Marissa looks a hot mess, and she swears she looked good.
Honey. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But baby, when you listen to what Will gotta say, I guess Will say he just grateful that I didn't put that out because no, don't do it.
Yeah.
And it's public record. I can't stop other people from looking, but I respect what he's doing. People did challenge him and told him to stop talking and do something about it. And
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what he said he doing.
Well, I hope he is. Cause he ain't too smart either. But I hope he on track right now though.
I hope he at least I just hope that somebody steps up for the baby because taking the baby to a shelter is should not even be an option.
No. Nope.
That baby does not have all his shots. He could get sick.
Mm-hmm. Well, he can get sick with Marissa right now. The
Yeah,
way
going
she
to the zoo.
is doing it with yeah.
Beltline.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
having a ball. Like he 5 years old.
Yeah. And I want to pray for Kenna again because Kenna did say that she had COVID. Ken, pray for him to lift him up because he said he had it too. It's a new strand. And
Uh,
I just think that she needs to be very careful taking that baby out there because that baby
yeah.
cannot speak. That baby probably have a fever before she realized that something is wrong.
Yeah. Especially she in her office in the bathroom. She ain't gonna check on him for 10 minutes.
She gonna
So
let him cry
yeah.
for a while and she gonna sit there and say, I'm coming, Wizzy.
Yeah. I'm coming, Papa. What she call him?
You
And
all right,
this
Papa? Papa.
and
I've
this thing
never
trying to make America think she's Brazilian, Colombian, and
I've
that's
never met a girl so black and Spanish at the same time.
the
Caribbean.
same time. And if you see her hair today, I said, now how in the world she trying to make us think she of a whole nother nationality? And look at Momo's hair, buckshot. Come on, girl. Uh,
Listen, Marissa was a YN last night, but she a Spanish girl today. She dancing the Caribbean and Mexican music and what is it? What they call it? That's Spanish rap.
I don't know. So,
Oh, it's got a name for it. It's like when the Spanish rappers they got a name for it. But anyway, she listens to that like Daddy Yankee, and she dancing and carrying on like she a whole other nationality.
Right, right.
and can't speak a lick of Spanish.
A lick of Spanish. Can't even speak English. With messages.
Claudia White said her mother looks Mexican. She not.
No, her
Her
mother looked
mother,
like a
her mother is pretty though. Reggaeton, that's what it is.
singer.
Reggaeton. Reggaeton. That's what it is. Yeah, Helen.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Copper. It's reggaeton.
Yeah,
To listen to that, she jamming, she throwing her head side to side.
right.
And
Doing
then
the roll around.
last night got on live and was speaking straight YN. Shit. Who? Rockabye,
Right.
baby. Rockabye, baby. I was like, hold on, man. This is a different Marissa.
And you tickle me. Time, I like this, Marissa. I
Yes,
said, Allie is funny.
yeah, Marissa
Time, I
wasn't
like
blocked.
this,
She
Marissa.
didn't block a soul. Did you notice that? She blocked
And,
no one.
it went out kind of like,
She didn't block
can you hear
anybody.
me?
I can hear you now.
Our air sound is not good.
It looks like it's better now. Yeah, she didn't block anybody. Nobody.
Marissa didn't?
Last night? No, she was feeling good.
Oh,
She said, I feel good.
yeah.
I
Rockabye
feel
baby.
real good. And she
Yeah.
was just letting the good times roll.
Yeah, having a ball.
She
Just
said
feeling herself.
I was gonna get net. They talking about they gonna disconnect. I know what my son did. Now they want to disconnect the Netflix because they don't realize. But wait, how much Netflix is now? Yeah, I ain't gonna get that shit. Cause shit. I was like, Marissa.
Yeah, but I enjoy your commentary about her. But you tickled me last time. You said, I like this Marissa because she was funny.
I just don't like the drinking with the baby. Cause I'm
Right.
already so she gonna drop the baby. But and I think she should have put the kids in bed before she started all that. That way she wouldn't have had to worry about the interruptions of Momo. But outside
Yep.
of that, I wouldn't have nothing smart to say about it other than, okay, Marissa,
Yeah, because you do give it a benefit of the doubt.
I tried to be fair with her. When it came down to Will talking about her having Craig over there, I feel like that's none of his business. Because you
Yeah,
clearly have
you're
people
right.
at your house. So
Yep.
let her have her company too. You know, what's good for the goose got to be good for the gander.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Marissa said, shit.
shit. I was gonna go in there. I need to make me some more chicken strips or barbecue sauce. That shit was busting. That shit was busting. That shit was busting.
And I sit here and laugh at her like I'm doing now. She's funny to me.
Marissa was drunk.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that food was
Yeah,
busted.
she does look Dominican. To me, she looks not Dominican, Creole.
No, Marissa
Oh no,
looks like a black
her mom
African.
does. Her mom looks Creole to me, like
Yeah,
Nola.
Maria,
You say Nola people. She
Marissa
looks
looks American, and there's nothing. I have plenty of people that have hair more beautiful. My son's hair is better than hers, and he know he black. He better not be talking about he Creole or whatever the hell she said.
now listen. I am black. My significant other is black. When I tell you my daughter hair is straight and it will curl
Mhm.
if I put product in it, it'll curl up.
Right.
I do her little
Hmm.
ponytail, but her hair is straight.
Yeah.
So it's plenty
Yeah.
of people that.
I
But I
have good
love her
hair.
drunk. I love drunk Marissa. Marissa drunk is a good time.
She is. She really is. And she's so serious. She thinks she got it going on. Shit.
Oh, Carla John said, did we address Quita not having that wig or jewelry she got from Wanda? Well, I think the
Yeah.
dabbling and Quita probably got rid of all that shit.
Probably. Yeah, because she said she was out last night hoeing. That's what she told Marcus. So she probably don't know where it's at.
Mm-mm-mm. Hey, Uda on the go, 100%. I don't think she know. And I just
Mm-mm.
hate to sit back and watch it because it's almost like watching somebody that you know go
Yeah.
through an addiction, the cycles of addiction,
Yeah. And it's a train wreck. Yep.
for sure.
I do hope Quita get herself together. Quita would be a good storyline if she was straightened up. Marcus could make it that's a diamond in the rough if he
Well,
could just get her on
she
track.
doesn't do that for herself. I don't know why she didn't do prison story time. She had quite a bit of them that were verifiable.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I don't know if she should have told all of them because some of them disgusted me. But I mean, some of them. I
Mhm.
know a girl on here that has an amazing following. She is not black. She's Caucasian, but she has a
Mhm.
wonderful following. I'm talking about a big channel. I'm talking about over 1 million subscribers. She gets
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of views, and she used to do prison story time. She went to prison.
See? Mm.
And she came out talking about that, and then she changed her channel to something else. And now I think she does true crime and just news and stuff like that, like what's going on. And
Oh
I don't
wow.
know why Quita was angry because she wasn't getting paid from YouTube instead of fixing the problem.
Yeah. And I think Marcus did mention that to her. She can do prison stories. He did mention that to her before, didn't he?
Hmm.
She won't do it.
Somebody did, and at some point, I just think I don't even want to keep watching this train. This train wreck here, I don't want to keep watching because
Yeah.
it's like watching a movie that comes on. They got a sad childhood story time, and then goes into a sad adulthood. That you
Yeah.
know where this gonna end at. Somebody demise. She either going back to prison or
Mm-hmm.
somebody gonna hurt her.
Yeah. Yep. And it's just too bad. It's sad because she can be smart. Quita could really be something. Well, Quita is something. She just need to just pick herself up a little bit.
Quita has a she has a storyline. She has a story, a testimony that she could share with people and really make an impact. But
Hmm.
unfortunately, the story is not nowhere near finished. She's not finished taking herself up and through there.
Yeah. And I don't have an interest in what's the girl that got the baby that didn't know if it belonged to Josiah. I
Eliana.
Yeah, I'm not interested in their story either.
Yeah,
Chris,
I think that's over with, you know?
yeah. And Chris, I'm not interested in him either. Even though Chris is kind of crazy. Something wrong with him too.
Yeah, I think Chris is okay. I just don't know they have a strong enough storyline like Quita would or I don't think we know Maya's story. I think Maya lied about everything, unfortunately. But I believe she might
Yeah.
have a story,
Yeah.
but everything we know is a lie. And I'm pretty sure of it based on some
Yeah.
information that I saw. Yeah, Quita Maya lying.
Yeah. I
But
don't believe she worked at Target. I don't.
no. She got a
Hmm.
background of stealing. I mean, Target ain't gonna hire her.
Right. You're right. And now at their store, wasn't it that she got caught at? Yeah, you're right. I didn't even put that together, but you're right.
They're not gonna hire her. I was
Uh-uh.
surprised nobody's brought that up because I was just like, think about it. They're not gonna hire her. She knows she
Yeah,
don't work there. That's why she left Marcus hanging.
exactly. And I don't think Maya's going to be too much in it anymore anyway. I think she kind of put herself out of it.
I think Maya is boring, and eventually the truth about her would come out. So she wasn't gonna be. She couldn't have been a major storyline if she wanted to because she has no story, at least not the
Right.
truth, and she's not willing to tell the truth.
Yeah. Yep, you're right.
The Jackal says, "What's that movie with Samuel L. Jackson where he's tied up? That white girl that that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna have to do with Quita in order to get her right. Tie her down.
And Quitter gonna fight her way out of it. Quitter's a fighter.
Yeah, Maya is boring. And you know what? When Quita called me the last time, she openly did say she expressed why she was mad. We talked about it, and I told her she didn't even have to worry about Maya. Maya wasn't gonna last. She's boring. That's why she
Right.
was living on Quita's storyline. Let her
Mm,
die. Quit
yeah.
acknowledging her. She'll die out.
Yeah. Like Feisty. Same thing. I hope she die out.
You know what? We done, okay? No, ma'am. Well, listen, I have enjoyed y'all tonight. Um, really, I had a good time. I
Yeah.
really, y'all, we gonna finish this live with this man here because this man here went on a rant, and I want to make sure Marissa get to see it, but we probably all getting cussed out anyway. She heard enough. But
Yeah.
listen, we
But
gonna
Al,
play the rest of it.
Allie, stop leaving us. I miss you when you're gone. I only watch you too. Dang, Allie ain't
I'm
home.
coming back tomorrow, I promise.
You're coming back regular, daily.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into the swing of it. Yes. So yes, I am coming back tomorrow. Yes.
Okay. And I told you before, thank you for acknowledging us veterans. I really did appreciate that.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Y'all mean so much to me. And I meant that. I watch the men and women who go out, serve, almost risk their life. And some of
Yeah.
them do risk their life. And some of them end up perishing to protect our country and the very things that we take for granted sometimes. So I really appreciate you. Thank you for your service.
And that's the best thing I ever did in my life.
Yes. And my brother was in the service too. He became a attorney, but I thank you all so very much because watching that Iran footage, it was a lot going on.
Yeah. But
Rock
Allie,
about.
stay on YouTube so I can
I
hear you.
definitely am. I wanted to, did you see our B legend? He said rockabye, baby. Mama Mama Gal, I think your internet is breaking up. But I love you all and I thank y'all for spending the evening with me. Y'all, we had a blast. And we will be back tomorrow. I will see y'all tomorrow. Look for me around, I want to say 7-ish, 7:30 sometime. But I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.